There's nothing that people love more than gay magicians. Gay magicians. There's nothing that people love more than gay faggot magicians.
Shit. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna give a little bit of time here to make sure that everything is good and hot here before I start this. Yeah, seems to be good. So yeah, gay magicians. That's what the topic of this live stream is gonna be. Gay magicians. Not really. It's just gonna be a review of the tricks that I've done in the past week. Not really anything about gay magicians. I don't think there are very many gay magicians, to be honest. If you're a gay magician, hit the like button. That's that would be a better question. So yeah, I just want to go over the tricks that I did in the last week or so, and then talk about those, and then maybe answer a couple questions. Oh, you're right, Neil Patrick Harris. There you go. Yeah, but he's not gay. He's I think he's transcended gayness into another state of humanness. So, as far as let's see, what did I do this last week? Card controls. So I did a top 3 card control video, like a basic bitch made a top list video that's not cancerous like EvanEraTV stuff, but still good stuff on that one. Let me see if I could pull it up here. Top 3. So on that one I dropped pretty much my favorite control, which is this overhand shuffle control, because a lot of shit could be done with that. You could peek at the top card. It's a very natural way of getting a control over a card that doesn't look like you're doing somewhat of a sneaky move. So I always enjoy those controls rather than the more complicated ones that involve some sort of alternative movement. Somebody said that's funny. That's not true. You cunt. You're lying. You eat bacon. That's cannibalism. Would it be fantastic if I actually have not shown my face because of I actually have a pig face? Would that not be like a phenomenal thing? Stay woke. Hey, we got woke ass magicians here. We got hashtag woke ass magician shout out. Just to briefly talk about that, and then I guess I'll answer questions from the cunt army here. The ever present with your cuntness. So that overhand shuffle is my favorite control. Again, that's one of the first ones that I learned from watching Tom Mullica do his stuff on old tapes and stuff. Now, the thing about, obviously he's dead now, which kind of sucks. Bitch, you gay faggot, you make no money. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. You stay whatever you're doing, you do. You cunt. 14-year-old cunt. 15-year-old cunt. 13-year-old cunt. What is it, 12 now? You 12 now? No, 14. There you go, you're 14. That's hot. But yeah, that control was something I first learned from Tom Mullica, who's dead now, unfortunately. He had the worst luck, I think, when it came to that, because he did that act where he ate cigarettes, seemingly ate cigarettes for years. But, he got leukemia, which he beat. But then he had a botched surgery and he unfortunately died. He's one of my favorite magicians of all time, so it kind of sucks. Shout out, R.I.P. OG Nigga. He's actually, magicians are, down. They don't go to heaven. They're, but that control is one that I first learned from him. It's such an easy control. And then I think this idea of doing a peek I saw by John Kerry. So pretty much for those of you that don't know and don't watch my fucking videos, that's my favorite control. So you have that card selected. You get a pinky break right there. And then what you do is you're just lifting up at that break and doing an overhand shuffle here. But by pushing off with your fingers, guess what? You get a little peeksies at the card here. So if you want, you can have the spectator shuffle the cards. You already know what the card is. Or you could just keep it there and it's control to the top. So that's a definitely hot control if you haven't seen that already. Harrison Zeller dropped $2 hot. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Hey, sexy. You're appropriating here. I don't want to... What if I'm not sexy? Then in that case, you've offended me by reminding me that I'm not sexy and therefore triggering me. Do you not understand? It's a current year, 2017. You gotta ask people for pronouns and stuff. What are the names of the cards you're using? It's the bicycles chainless design. I found these at Target, like a basic bitch. So whoever asked me what's the name of these cards, these are bicycle chainless. They're good. I mean, they're pretty substantial. As far as I actually ordered some of Pandrea's cards because I'm a bitch. I usually don't go out of my way to buy cards, but I did. That's funny. That Russian genius. Nice to see you here, dog. As if I haven't already been talking to you. Vladdy Daddy, that's funny. Hey, you got some love in the chat here, in the cunt army here. Somebody. Oh yeah. So there you go. That's the bicycle chainless backs. That's the Mahatma control. Yeah. Again, I first learned that from watching Tom Mullica's stuff. I think he teaches it in some of his videos. Again, Tom Mullica, R.I.P. OG nigga. I think he's one of the best magicians that unfortunately we don't have anymore. So, but that's an easy control. A lot of people are, they want to learn these fucking controls that are like these complicated fucking passes that the things are fly. But you need to cut back, go to something simple like this. That's something natural that everyone else does. So why the fuck not be as simple as natural as possible? So that's the Mahatma control, which I taught there. As far as other controls that I didn't teach in that particular video, I do have another video that goes over other controls. But I just wanted to make like one of those top videos because apparently everyone fucking does those top 10 Matthew Santoro insecurities. Jesus, kill me. So let me look through here before I go on. Before I go too far here, I see some cunt commentary. Yes, Mahatma control, cunt. That's fantastic. I know you see me, fag. All right. Let's see. Do you remember me? Crows of Awesome. Yes, I remember looking at your gay channel. Hey, pig cunt favorite deck. I've mentioned bicycle deck is my favorite deck. Again, I like minimal cards. This would be a little bit pushing it to me as far as card designs. I actually bought these recently, again, because I'm a card cunt. I've actually bought these recently. These are kind of hot. They're the Animal Kingdom cards. Not because I want to support animal rights, but because they are... I just like the orange. The orange looks hot. It looks very, very hot. So there you go. You dropped another $2 hot. Harrison Zeller. You seem to be wanting to... I think that you have some sort of fetish with dropping $2 on old pig cunts here. But let me see. You said, do you typically get girls when you do magic? I don't think anyone gets girls doing magic. And all those videos you see of people, doing tricks and getting bitches. Sorry, females. I shouldn't refer to women as bitches here. As far as that, I think they're all fake. Geesh, you can't approach a female. And if you're doing that French kiss trick, that's cheating. That's not fucking... You're not getting girls. You're getting a girl. You're pretty much molesting a girl with magic. # magic molestation. That's what's happening. So, it's fucking BS. Let me see this. I should turn that off. Let me look through these. But yeah, there you go. Let me look through and see if there's something else. So you keep asking what's 9 plus 10? Slime Zidu. I'm afraid to say 19, and that's gonna be some sort of fucking... What if that's like your sleeper agent, and then 19 is what makes you find me and actually murder me? I don't want to go through that just in case. So 19, I guess. I fucking hope that didn't trigger like some sort of weird AIDS virus that I get now. But let me go through. So that's my favorite card control, the Mahatma control by Tom Mullica. Well, it's not by Tom Mullica, but he's the one that I've seen him use the most of. Oh shit, damn! I scared myself in my own video here. But that's one of my favorite controls. Then in that video, I went on to teach another one, which is just a basic double undercut. But as far as another easy control, one of the best ones is by Lee Asher. Lee Asher has this phenomenal losing control idea that's pretty much using the idea of a reverse spread. So he shows the Two of Hearts here. Obviously, it looks like shit from this missionary style position angle. But he pretty much shows the Two of Hearts here, for example. and as he's turning his hand over, he's using the idea of a reverse spread to put that 2 of hearts on top, but this card gets outjogged naturally. He teaches it in a thing years and years ago called Losing Control. I would suggest you look at that. But that's definitely a hot video and a hot idea. But yeah, I mean, controls I think shouldn't be done. It's, too many controls are being sold now, and they're just, you know, more complicated ways to do things that have already been established. So there's really no point to get something like that when, you know, you could either do a double fucking undercut, you could do one of these bitches, or maybe, I don't know, some sort of hot pass, some sort of, that's a good name. I just fucking came up with a really good name for a pass. Hall pass? Fuck. Ignore everything I said. I should probably hit up Illusionist. Be like, hey, yo, guys, let me make a pass here and put it on Magic Stream. Call it Hall pass and get all people to be like, damn, that's a good pass. But yeah, but that's my favorite control here. Let's see. Do the overhand shuffle with the ace production. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. You're talking about this thing. Let me call these bitches here again from this awful angle. If you, by the way, do Magic and you have somebody at this angle right now where this camera currently is, don't fucking do tricks. That's another bit of advice. Don't do that because then in that case they're gonna see everything you do. You want them facing the other way because that means you're getting some of that chicken head. Hit the like button if you know what chicken head is. That's a term I learned in the ghetto. Yeah, there you go. But you said do the overhand shuffle with the ace production. I got you, dog. I got you. What you're talking about is doing the milk shuffle to produce the aces here. So what you're doing is that you have the aces on top here, right? And what you're doing some hotness is that you're squeezing these cards here as you're shuffling them and asking the spectators to say stop. So they say stop right there. Guess what? You have an ace over here. You could repeat this 3 more times doing that little milk shuffle. Actually, yeah, 2 more times doing that little milk shuffle. And right now, you have all the aces on top of these little packets here. So that's a very easy way to produce all 4 aces and yet appear to seemingly be shuffling the cards. So that's kind of a hot thing. And again, it's just a little milk shuffle. So what you're doing is just squeezing the top card and squeezing the bottom card. One thing though is that you want to avoid this sound. You want to avoid that sound that I see too many times done with a milk shuffle. You see the difference between something like this that I've done the milk shuffle and you barely hear it because it sounds like a fucking overhand shuffle, and this, which I see all the time. It's kind of a tell. I think in the Magic business, it's called a tell when you do something like that. It's, you know, when you make it obvious. So here, look, you tell me the difference. You tell me when I'm doing the move, all right? You tell me when I'm doing the move here. You tell me when I'm you could catch it, but you know what I mean. It's about natural. Hold the deck naturally, not too tight. You're not holding it like it's Samantha in the bus, in the school bus on the way to prom. So yeah, it's a light touch. So there you go. I think that was Mark's staff. Is that you asked me about that? There you go. I hope you enjoyed that. That was just for you, my nigga. I hope I don't get a shot for saying nigga. Tips on Elmsley count. Yes, I could give you some tips on Elmsley count. Do you know Rene Lavande? Yes, I know Rene Lavande. I don't know him personally because I would have had sexual relations with Rene Lavande if I possibly could have. But yeah, I do know Rene. Another OG nigga, R.I.P. He's definitely, I would say he has one hand. I don't know what Heaven's policy is on one-handed people. I really don't know. But I would say, you know, Xavier, what's up, sir? How you doing? Nice to see your face. You're that very. I mean, let me see if I can't zoom into your profile picture there. And if I could, I would have to stop the stream early because of the frantic masturbation. But yeah, hello, sir. Nice for you to be a part of this country here. What do you do that? What do you? Oh wait, hold up. I fucking ADD. Somebody was asking me about Elmsley count tips. Now again, the best and most, I guess, common advice I could give to anyone doing a sleight like this is to have a sort of light touch. You don't want to hold the cards too tightly because that case, you not only are you wrecking your cards are gonna last 2 fucking seconds, which kind of adds to another concept, which is how to make your cards last longer. Number 1, wash your dirty ass hands. That's number one. Wash your dirty ass hands. And number two, you want to have a light touch. Notice the difference between if you've been doing tricks for like maybe 2-3 years and you know how to handle a deck of cards all right, and then you hand the cards to somebody that doesn't know how to handle cards, you know, for them to shuffle, or maybe they're like, hey, let me play poker with your cards. When you get them back, they're gonna look like a small horse. They're gonna look like EvanEraTV sat on them. So you don't want that. And the way you avoid that is by having a light touch and by treating the cards as if they're actually fucking delicate. So yeah, somebody's shouting out a video on Elmsley counts by Xavier Spade. There you go. That's a hot one. That is definitely a good one. Some people do it from the fingertips. Some people do the Elmsley count from the fingertips because it looks natural. When I first learned it, it only looked natural in the context of doing the spin in the twist and the aces routine. I think the way it was originally written up in one of Di Vernon's old books. But unless there's a reason to hold them in the fingertips, I wouldn't go for an Elmsley count like that unless you're naturally being put in a position like this. In that original routine, he spins the cards this way, and then he's already in position this way to do the twist and the ace sequence. Or yeah, Elmsley. Oh God, my memory. It's the cough syrup. It's all the cough syrup. I apologize. But yeah, what was I gonna say? That's a natural position in the context of that routine. In this case, it's just a natural touch, man. It's just a natural touch, and it's nothing that's gonna happen. You're not gonna get it unless you practice. And I think the hardest part is that initial push off. When you're pushing off two cards is one here. That's the part that a lot of people seem to have an issue with. But it's a touchy thing. You want to try to just practice holding a stack of 4 cards in your hand and just pushing off the whole block as one. That's one way to just practice off. Now, as far as getting it down so that you're stealing the card and not seeming like you're doing what you're not. Let me rephrase that. As far as stealing the back card here, in a way that doesn't make it look like you're stealing the back card here. Again, it's just a practice thing. So you want to make sure that when you're counting the cards, it's a natural action here. And also think about where you're adding the emphasis. Because if you are adding the emphasis on the cards in the right hand, keep in mind that that's where their attention is. If you're adding the emphasis to the cards in the left hand, keep in mind that's where they're going to have their attention. So are you putting emphasis on these cards? So for example, if you do the Elmsley count, you're like 1, 2, 3, 4. You're putting the emphasis on the cards in the left hand here, which I think is a more preferable way. So yeah, it's just a knacky thing. It's a practice move here, obviously. But as far as the Elmsley count, it really depends on the routine here, because it could get a lot more complicated if you're doing an Elmsley count with like 7 cards and you're trying to pass them off as 4. I know that there's a routine by Greg Wilson where he's doing that. Also, David Williamson, the world famous 3-card trick. You're doing this Elmsley count with 7 cards as 4. That's when it gets a little bit harder than breathing for EvanEraTV. I'm sorry, I could go all day with those. That was a long rant on Elmsley counts. That's how you know. That's penis. So let me read these comments that I've missed here. Alex Elmsley, yes, I know. I'm sorry. Fucked it. Can you shave my alpaca? All right, dude. Wait, some people. Taylor Sage, always hold cards to the least possible pleasure. Oh, I thought you said pleasure for a second there. I was like, that's kind of weird. Let me see. EvanEraTV sat on them. There you go. I want to put honey on Xavier's hands and lick them while he does the pass. I mean, you got some sexual stuff here if you're down for that sort of fetish, I guess. Let me see these. Not Di Vernon. Yes, I'm sorry. Let me see. Do a classical pass. Yeah, I'll do a classic pass here. Hey, are you a refrigerator? Because I want to have sex with you. That's you see, I'm giving you I'm making a pass on you. You get it? You get it? Yeah. Oh man, sorry. Jeesh. Any more hotness here? God damn, there's a lot of comments. You guys are making me hot here with all these comments. Okay, let me try to get through all these. Too much lean. There you go. I like the emphasis on the lean. Edward Todor. I like that. Xavier Spade Shadow. I would ban you if I could. That's funny. That's funny. I should make you mod here. I should make people. I forgot who was that spammer from a couple streams ago that kept saying really negative things about African Americans. I should put him like as a mod on these live streams. Let me see. Why is your channel called Pigcake? Ooh, dog.
That was on the first live stream. I mentioned why my channel is called Pigcake on the first live stream. If you weren't there, then you missed out on it. It's currently on Patreon if you want to watch it. Because I'm a, what do you call this?
A shill? Is that the word, a shill?
A shill piece of shit.
But yeah, it's there if you want to watch it. So those of you that have that are kind of hot. What? Okay, that's weird. There's a lot of things happening right now. Let me see what else I missed out. Give tips on the pass. Wow. There was only some sort of download that you could get some hot tips on the pass by someone who happens to also be watching the stream. God damn it. Too bad there's no situation that specific. Oh, shit. If only. I'm sorry, Pranav Kumar. I can't give you more advice. Shit. There was only a magician whose last name was based on a popular suit of cards that came out with a download. Oh, shit. You know what? I wish, but you can't ask for everything, right? I guess. I'm sorry. Let me see. This is my first stream, bro. I love your videos. I hope to see so many more. Thank you, Dope Windows SB. I appreciate that. That's really hot. That's really, really hot here. Do you know how to solve a Rubik's Cube? No, because I want to get laid. I want to get laid as often as possible, so I don't know how to solve a Rubik's Cube. I don't know if that answers your question.
I don't know if that answers your question.
What's Shadow Smile doing here? What's Shadow Smile doing that's so negative? Let me see. Let me go back. I'm looking at some weird. There's some stuff happening. What do you do? Are you being a cunt, Shadow Smile? Are you being too much of a cunt? Is this what's happening? Sheesh. Should I stay? Now I have to go to these recent comments. God damn it. All right, let me go back here. I love your work, great content. Thank you for giving us such great content. Thank you, Soham Gosh. I appreciate that. Damn, man. Y'all giving me some hot love here. I'm almost getting a half chub. Can you please do laser deal? You know, I get that question a lot. I don't know why. Right? I don't know why. I guess it's from that one viral video of Leonard Green doing it. I can do it, and I have done it on streams here, but it's the worst angle, man. What the fuck you asking me to do a laser deal from this angle, which is the absolute worst angle to do the laser deal. I'm pretty sure Leonard Green could do it from each and like he could do it naked, surrounded, but this is just the worst angle to do it. You know, I don't think I want to do it again. I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry, dog. But I've done it. Yeah, I've done it pretty much every other stream, dude. Hey, laser deal. Ugh, I feel dirty doing it from that angle. I almost feel dirty doing it from that angle. Oy. But yeah, I could do it. There you go. That's the proof, dog. I mean, I remember, fuck, I think I don't know if I have it. I forgot if it was from that, but I remember having Green Magic, the tape. I'm sure it's in a box somewhere. The fucking cassette VCR tape of Leonard Green, and it's the worst quality I've ever, like, it's beat up, and then he shows it there, and I forgot if he shows the actual whole act there, but I just remember seeing him do the move and trying to copy it, and then I got my shitty version of it. But yeah, it's a good move. That's a fucking phenomenal move, especially if you're seated. Doing it in that sort of action is, oh fuck, Jesus, Leonard Green. Oh, he's another one. He's another one that I wanna shake his thing. Let me go through here. Some other stuff. How hard is it to learn from expert at the card table compared to expert card technique? I've mentioned before that expert card technique to me is a more complete book in terms of going through the different individual sleights, starting from a double lift, starting from the deal, starting from the palms, sundry sleights. One of the chapters there. I found it a better read than expert at the card table. To me, expert at the card table was boring as fuck. It was more of an expose, and to me, I didn't find in expert card technique there's an underlying humor that I don't think is gonna be apparent to anyone unless you're a fucking nerd. That's been into Magic for a long time. But I think that there's an underlying humor there, which got me through the book in a lot more enjoyable fashion than, for example, expert at the card table. Expert at the card table is just more like a textbook. It's like reading one of these college textbooks from like 1980. Whereas expert card technique, there's some points of humor in there that got me through it that I think were really, really good. So I prefer that. If you see mine, I've shown mine on the stream before. It's beat the fuck up. Mine is beat the, because I took that shit everywhere. I would read through the lines and I'd read it. And then when I was younger, I hated reading that. When I first got it, I looked through the pictures. I just looked at the pictures when I was younger, and I'm like, oh, this is hard to do. Obviously, not reading it, being a dumb pig cunt. But then as I got older, I started to read it and really appreciate between the lines and really start appreciate the attention to detail and stuff, and then the actual that you can make so many variations on just the ideas there. There's a trick there that's. I think I did a variation on it on the channel. That's like you have the card on the table and somebody thinks of any card, they name it, and then it happens to be that card. Obviously, that's not going to happen every fucking time. But, that is from the book. And from that, you could fucking go off in 1,000 different directions. It's a phenomenal book. So who asked me that? Daniel Ota. There you go. So I would definitely prefer expert card technique to expert at the card table. I think there's an annotated version by Darwin Ortiz of expert. If you get your hands on that, I don't have it personally, but I know that there's that, and maybe that might be an easier way to go through that book. But me personally, I did not enjoy expert at the card table. I did not enjoy that at all. So wait, let me go through the recent ones here. What do I think of Red Mango by Mark Calabrese? Never seen it. So something about pubic hairs, Xavier Spade. I see something about amazing pubes. I don't know what's happening here. That's hot. There's some hotness, some weirdness. I want you to wow, damn. These are some. I like how the comments here are about I would say 87% actual cuntness, and then. I said 87%, 13% actual Magic content here. So like, hey, Pigcake, what's your favorite control? That's 13%. But hey, dude, how big is your dick? Is like 87%. So I appreciate both sides. I really do. But let me see if I could get through to some of that 13%. Let me see if I could get through to that 13% here. That doesn't involve my giant penis. So, did I say I have a giant penis? Damn, that's a little bit, man. Okay, let me fix these up. Okay, I saw a couple good ones here. What is the best use? What's the best use? Okay, this is gonna be hard to get through here. This one says, what's the best use you have used Magic for? Picking up women, impressing friends. Really, what did you use it for? That's a fucking great question. Because I think the underlying fact is that everyone, or 99% of the people that have gotten into Magic, are because they had a hard time fitting in socially. And Magic is kind of a cheap way to get attention on yourself in a way that is different than how other people might decide to get attention on themselves. They might do it by dressing a certain way. You might not necessarily be as comfortable with other aspects. So you found Magic and you decide, oh, wow, you know what's cool? Magic, because I'm getting all the attention on me. So As far as what the best use of magic, I think, is because no, the best use of magic is to get that attention on yourself, and especially if you're a magician or someone who's like early on who's having a hard time identifying socially, then magic is going to be something that's going to get more attention on you. At least when I started learning magic, it was out of an interest. I was always kind of a cunt, like a small cunt. But as far as what's happening? I'm reading so much here. What's happening? What's the hotness here? What's all right? Okay, there you go. I don't know what's happening, but as far as that, I just think that most people get into magic because they have a hard time engaging socially, so they use magic. I think it was, who's the guy that had the great Flydini? Steve something. Steve something. What's his name? Great Flydini. Steve Martin. There you go. Steve Martin said that magic is the cheapest way into show business. And, I kind of agree in terms of magic being the easiest way to kind of get accepted socially, because you're having a lot of people sing your praises. I guess that kind of went on another tangent, but there you go. That's, I guess, to answer your question. I don't know, maybe. So there you go. Let me see. Do you have an Instagram? Yeah, I just made one. Ooh, I just made one. It's called Pigcake 69. So you could hit me up on Instagram, Pigcake69, because I saw someone made a fake Pigcake account, and I'm like, you cunt. So I beat you to it. So, not I beat you to it, he beat me to it, but there you go. So I would say that I am so there you go. I would say that there's expect some hot pictures of these sort of pictures with like a fucking background, but the background's blurry. Expect a lot of those pictures on my Instagram. I will go through these. Oh, now, did we upgrade that 13% to some good? I think we're getting some hot magic here. Holy shit. I mean, some hot questions here. We're getting some hot questions here that don't involve the size of my penis and or my face. Let me see. Let me go through these. Somebody said, okay, so Instagram, you asked me, is YouTube my full-time job or do you perform magic? It's actually kind of been full-time for the past 3 months, 4 months. I mean, it's not easy to make I don't think you can. I haven't at all made, but I've done, obviously, Patreon is good, and all these other sources of income. But, yeah, oof. They call YouTube a full-time. If I showed you my RPM, you'd probably laugh at me. Let me see. Somebody says, yo, Xavier Spade getting some business done here? Is this what... Sent out emails, don't deal with accounts. That's funny. I don't deal with accounts on YouTube or other people's live streams. You can go to a website and fill out a form. That's funny. Getting some business done. Let me see this. How'd you come up with that logo? Soham Gooch. Soham Gooch. That's a hot question. My friend did. My friend came up with the logo. I told him. He's fucking amazing at graphic design. He made this logo for me. And as far as what I told him, I want something like a pig cake, and then he just said, "All right, dude, got you, fam," and he made that logo. I told him I wanted something else. I don't want to say what it was because then I want people copying it. But I wanted something else, and he came up with that, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, this is even better than when I wanted." So there you go, Soham Gooch. I only practiced card. Fuck! Why did the thing jump? Son of a bitch. I was about to read a hot comment here and then it jumped. Oh, I only practiced magic for about a week and then found cardistry, ended up doing that. Instead, I still enjoy magic, although I don't do it anymore. That's kind of the weird thing to me because a bunch of people, and I don't think this was the deal in the 90s, cuntistry as I like to call it, wasn't a thing. So, you didn't have that option. Oh, like cardistry and cuntistry weren't two separate things. Because you have people that could do all these amazing flourishy shit with cards, but they can't do a goddamn card trick. You have people that could do fucking card tricks up the asshole, but you have people that can't do any sort of like these fancy cuts. So it's kind of nuts. You know, that's an actual thing. Before, flourishes were just something that people would do in the context of tricks, you know. But it's kind of weird that there's two separate thoughts on that. I'm a fan, I guess, of both. Every time I see somebody do some country stuff, I get increasingly impressed because I can't do half that shit. But as far as you know, I'm more of a, you know, if you're gonna do it within the context. Is that a mobile phone gimbal? Yes. Osmo. DJI Osmo. Mobile. Super hot shots. But if you're going to do it, I think it needs to have a context. You can't just do you can't just, you know, say, which I've seen in person, people doing fucking tricks. And they're like, I'm going to mix your card into the deck. You ready? Here it goes. I'm going to mix your card into the deck. Your card is getting lost in the deck. Your card's getting lost, and you know that has no place. But if it has a reason, then you know. But yeah, this is dope as shit. This is really, really dope. You could get some hot ass angles with this. And what I like about it too is that it doesn't have, because the other Osmo has a camera that's stuck, that you're kind of stuck with that camera. This one, you could just change the phone. So right now, somebody asked me, what is this? This is a Galaxy S7 with a wide angle lens attachment. Which I fucking love. I would get the S8, but it doesn't have the wide angle. So I'm like, fuck that. This one has a wide angle, which is dope as shit. This, 4K Osmo, or whatever, Orbit, yeah. But it has the shit that's attached. Man, you could get some fucking, where's Peter McKinnon when you need him? Some hot ass Peter McKinnon stable shots. Fuck. You could get one of these shots. Let me see if I can turn it on. Oh shit, there's no phone on it, so it's gonna go crazy. But yeah, this shit is fucking phenomenal. I would definitely recommend it if you're trying to get a start and you're trying to do some stuff with your phone. One of the things that I see often is this shaky shit. If you're doing stuff on your phone, it's shaking all the time. This shit cuts that out completely. It fucking cuts it out completely, which is phenomenal. I don't know why I just got on a tangent showing how nerdy I am when it comes to fucking tech. So wait, let's see. So there you go, X something with a apparently what looks like to be a fucking either Trigun or Naruto. Picture there asked me what's my camera that I'm using. S7, it's a phone. Let me see. Could you tell me what you think of my music? WC Bin. It's the dankest music I've ever heard. Never have I ever would I have thought that I would have heard a lyric that says, what's the lyric? I could fuck a guy in the butt, you know, within the context of an actual rap song. It killed me. So there's your answer, dog. Let me see. Someone says, could you do a trick? Do a card trick where you ribbon spread and show all the cards facing the same way, and then square the deck up and let the spectator go through the... What did I just read? What did I just read, dog? What? That's weird. Let me see some other stuff. Nexus. Why was Penn and Teller fooled by the mem deck trick? You know, it's I've seen a lot of those videos more often now. I've seen a lot of the fool us videos. And it's just interesting to see, you know, what they get away with. The cookie one killed me because I didn't understand why, and then obviously I watch it again, and it's because Penn is the one that's sitting down, didn't get the misdirection. But as far as Penn and Teller fool us, yeah, I've been watching a lot of that. The cookie one killed me. I saw one with the balloons. This guy's popping balloons, and then the spectator ends up, or no, sorry, I think it's Penn or Teller ended up picking the right balloon that matches the one that he had a prediction of, which is dope as shit. The other one that I liked was Matthew Beach, I think, has the fucking best one on Fool Us. Man, he decimated them. Charles Bach. There you go. Yeah, that's exactly it. Xavier Spade. Goddamn, on the ball here. On the ball here, dog. But yeah, he has a great video of watch steals. You know, I wondered where the fuck I've seen him. Because watching him on TV, I thought I could have sworn I've seen him before, and I didn't know where it was from. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, he does that one. Xavier, not Xavier. Sorry, now I'm thinking of you. God damn it, being very gay. What is it? Fuck, Matthew Beach. He got him so hard because he did this little stupid thing that he takes the. Oh, Chappie Brazil. There you go. That's where it's from. Okay, there. That's where I thought I saw him. But he does this thing where he tips a card box. He tips a wooden box in a way that makes it seem like there are two decks. And then inside of the box, it says no. Like there's no fucking other deck. Killed me. God, he murdered them with that method. That's my favorite one. Kostya Kimlat, that's another one. Elon Dershowitz, that's another one that's kind of dope. But yeah, I've been watching that show a lot now. It's kind of funny to see what fools them and what doesn't fool them. But then a lot of people also mention, oh, you know, this trick is published. Why aren't they, you know, why don't they know this trick? If this trick is published, why don't people know that? They're not gonna buy DVDs, dude. They're not gonna watch these. They're not gonna fucking buy stuff, you know. Like, what's the point of that? They're definitely not gonna go out of their way to do that, I imagine. But it's just interesting to see that. I've been watching that a lot. Fun stuff. Can you explain us the real change? I mean, I know how it's done, but could you explain to me? I don't think I know what the real change is. I don't know what it is. REL change. And if I did, I wouldn't explain it because I'm not a cunt. Well, I'm not a big cunt. I'm a cunt, but not a big cunt. I don't want to be a big cunt. America's Got Talent trick exposed. Let me see. Let me go through here. Give me your cummies from your boy at wokeass Majan. Did you this guy, did you drop $2 to shout out your own Instagram, dog? Did you just fucking shout out your own Instagram, dog? Get the fuck out of here. That's funny as shit. That's really funny. This guy's nuts. Let me see some other stuff here. Something on the real change, relativity change. I don't know that. I don't think I've seen that before. Shameless plug. That's funny. Let's see. Damn, Xavier Spade, you're getting some shout outs here. Where'd the Russian go? Are you still here, Vladimir? But you're getting some love here. It says, Xavier Spade, you and Chris Ramsey are the best. I love your guys' content. What about me, dog? What the fuck? You can't just suck these guys, you know, dicks here on a Pigcake stream and expect not me to. You know what? For that, I'm going to check your channel. Zipping and tripping idols. I'm going to check your channel. Let's see what you got here, dog. I swear to God, if there's an EvanEraTV video favorited here. Ooh. Okay, you like my video. Thank God. Thank God you like my video. Let's see what you're sub to. Let's see what you're sub to here, dog. Let's see. Oh, Jesus. First of all, I don't see me here yet. Oh, I am here. Okay. Oh boy. I was about to. Okay, so you're sub to my dog. My dog. You are subbed to not only How to Prank It Up, you are also subbed to EvanEraTV. Ooh. Ooh, my boy. Let me ask you a question. What about his content do you particularly enjoy? What do you enjoy about his content? I want to know. Please, tell me. I want to know. I actually put it on Twitter the other day when this whole Jake Paul thing was blowing up. If somebody knew a 13-year-old that loved Jake Paul, to legitimately message me because I want to get an interview with them. That was factual. That was factual. That was actually factual. Same thing with this. I want to get an interview with somebody who is subscribed genuinely to EvanEra and can tell me what is it about his content that makes his channel so subscribable. That's so. If you are genuinely subscribed to EvanEra, please hit me up in the DMs. I have an Instagram at Pigcake69, at Pigcake with 2 E's on Twitter. There are ways to do it, dog. There are ways to do it. DM me, hit me up. I want an interview with you. I want to interview with you as to why it is. So there you go. I'm gonna go through the your other subs here, but you already fucking triggered me. God. Oh, shit. All right. Those are the 2 worst ones, to be honest. I think the rest here is just games and stuff. Oh, phase what? How? Oh, man. All right. Yeah, I'm good here, man. I mean, I appreciate it. You got some hot love here. You got... Oh, I think I just got some... I got something right now. I got a fucking... What do you call it? A thing in your throat? I just... Oh, all right, I'm good. I'm sorry I had to put you out on the spot like that. I'm sorry. But, I had to. I had to put you out on the spot like that. Let me go through these comments while I was ass blasting this guy. Let me go through these other comments and see if I missed something that was interesting here. Go buy a shitty deck with my money, faggot. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's like a stripper. You throw money at her and you're like, take my money, bitch. And she's like, oh, she's shameful, but she's still taking your money anyways. That's how I feel, WC Bin. Wussa Bin. Let me see some other stuff here. What's your opinion on non-card close-up magic? I fucking love non-card close-up magic. Tyler Sage. I fucking love watching a good David Roth coin routine. Fuck. Shit. Watching one of those kills me. Fucking kills me. Watching a good coin trick, watching Ponta stuff. I remember years ago when Ponta first came up with his DVD. Fuck. I have not seen shit like that ever. Shit. That's fucking beautiful shit. And again, non-coin stuff. Then there's, the whole realm of mentalism, which I prefer than card stuff. But yeah, there's so much outside of cards. I'm not necessarily a super coin guy. Sick by Ponta. Yeah, fuck. Jesus. Man, if there's one regret that I have, is not going back in time and telling my mom to procreate with an Asian person. So that I could get those Asian genes inside of my... a dirty body. But yeah, that's, oh man, that's such amazing stuff. That killed me. Let me see what else? But yeah, Tyler Sage. I love watching that sort of stuff. It's fucking great. The classic stuff, Slidini stuff, I love watching. Slidini with 1 coin. I would probably kill a small monkey with my bare hands to watch Slidini for 1 minute do that 1 coin thing. He has 1 coin and he fucking makes it disappear. He's lapping it and then he fucking pulls it out of his shit. I'd kill a tree monkey with my bare hands just to watch 1 minute of that in person. Let me see. And he was roasted. Have you ever met Miss Mag? No, I have not met Miss Mag because I would have a video called I Met Miss Mag with all caps. Pigcake, we love you. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. EvanEra's my nigga. You know what? Shadow smile just for that. You cunt. Just for that. You fucking piece of shit. Saying EvanEra's my nibba. Trying to be all trendy. Cunt. So let's see. Let me look through these other ones. Some hot stuff. Could you please check out my Instagram posts? The Bong Trickster. That name is so dope. The Bong Trickster. It says a couple things. It says, hey, I love marijuana, but I'm very tricky about it. That's funny as shit. I might just check it out just based on that username. Soham Gooch. Soham Gooch. I might check that out. millions of Italians. All right, something about Italians. Haha, Miss Mag. What camera are you using for your videos? I have two. This one is an S7. It's a phone. That's hot. It's a Galaxy S7. Has a great camera. The depth is not great, but it's a phone. You're not gonna have good depth on a phone like you can obviously with DSLR. I have here. This is this is not my camera. It's my friend's camera. Same guy that made the Pigcake logo. It's his SL1. It's not a great camera, which is, you're going to get good results with any camera as long as you do some good post, whatever. But as far as on its own, it's not as good as, for example, Canon, like, 80D or some shit. But for videos, and as long as you have like a single shot like this, it's fine. For pictures, it's fine. This one is a T6i, which again, I regret getting because when I bought it, it was like $800. And it turns out the T6i only has 1080p at 30 frames a second. It has 720p at 60 frames a second, and no fucking 4K, which is really annoying considering you could get a G7 for about $500 refurbished, which has 4K, 1080 at 60 frames a second, 720 at like 120 frames a fucking second. So yeah, but there you go. Those are the cameras that I deal with. But yeah, again, if you were to go for something, I would recommend either getting a 70D, an 80D, something like that. If you have the money. If you don't, and you want to get something that's more on the budget side, get a G7. I know you could get some good deals on a GH4, which is fucking phenomenal. But if the thing about a Canon too is that the autofocus is fucking phenomenal. That's the only problem. The autofocus on the camera is fucking phenomenal. So, for example, the G7, the quality is higher. You're doing some high quality shit, 4K bullshit. But at the same time, the autofocus is aids. So you might want to think and pick and choose what you got. Here, the autofocus is phenomenal. So, you got to do what you got to do, dog. So there you go. That's what I'm using. Xerxes, if that's your real name. I'm willing to bet that's not your real name. Dick. What do you think of Devil's Mark by Sans Mine? I haven't seen it. I don't know about it. Top Notch 3232. I give you $20 per week. That's not true. Unless you're a Patreon, in which case it's a month. That'd be very weird if you did a week. But yeah, there you go. I said your name. I hope you enjoyed that. I would suck on your penis if you were right here. Let me see. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know that. Thanks for the answer. You're welcome, dog. I totally know what all the camera is. Totally. Yeah, it's things that people talk about that haven't gotten or have never seen a pussy. That's what all this camera talk is. Let me see. Other stuff. G7 4K, my nigga, do a trick. Okay. Bobo Coin Magic, some stuff. On Twitter, you posted a picture of Theory 11 new cards and asked how they made it HD, and you said editing. How do you edit them so well? Oh, okay. Well, that picture. Well, here's the funny thing. If you go to my Instagram and you see the two pictures that I have up, one is obviously with a DSLR with the SL1. The other one is with this phone. So you kind of see how crazy depth is and how shitty phone photography is compared to a DSLR camera, which is fucking blows my mind because now you have these cameras that are fucking, these phone cameras that shoot 4K at 60 frames a second and are fucking mind-blowing. But they can't replicate even to a fucking percentage what a DSLR could do. And I used to be of the mindset that I'm like, yo, let me just get a fucking phone camera. It's going to be the same shit. It's fucking not. So you can see the difference right there, clear as fucking day. Yeah, you're never going to replicate it. The sensor is just too fucking small on a phone. It's fucking nuts. So, you probably would be better off if you want to do stuff filming with a DSLR, even if it's not something as, popping as a fucking 80D or some shit. So, if you're going to get an SO1, get an SO1, even though it only does fucking 1080p at 30 frames a second. It's not necessarily that. But you know, you gotta do what you gotta do with. But unfortunately, we're not gonna make it anywhere. I know Red, the same people that make those cameras that are like $1,000 million. Sorry, they came out. They're coming out with a phone. Even that phone with the camera is probably not gonna be as good just because of the size. Let me go through these. I think I just saw Xavier pass and say something on the sensor size. Yeah, there you go. Bigger sensor, more shallow depth of field. Yeah, exactly. So you're never going to replicate that sort of hotness with a phone camera unless somehow in the next fucking 4 years they come out with a camera, a phone camera that's thick as shit, and you know it's mostly dedicated to the. That wouldn't be practical though, but there you go. Fuck it. That was a lot of nerd talk. I apologize for those of you that are into Magic, that you had to endure 2 minutes of camera shit. I apologize sincerely. Let's see. What's the name of the one card production in your Vsauce tutorial video? I'm not sure what you're talking about, which production it is. But as far as I know, on that one, I did a sequence by Greg Wilson that he does in Pyrotechnic Pace Sports. I know I did that one for sure. I'm not sure what other production you're talking about I did in that video, because I do a lot of productions because I'm a fucking faggot. So I did a lot of productions, but I don't know which one you're specifically talking about. Lucas Lake. I don't know which one. Yeah, so I'm not sure which one you're talking about. You said one card production. So yeah, I don't know what you mean, dog. Let me see. Mark Cobain says, try to control a card without touching the deck, leaving it on the table after lost the card in the middle of the deck. No peeks or pinkies allowed. So like estimate. So like do one of these. Somebody picks a card and it's like, hey dog, 2 of hearts. And then they put it back. And then I'm able to go, hey buddy. Ah, fuck. I thought I would have done it first shot. No, fuck, I lost it. Yeah, but you can estimate. There are techniques like that. I know Marlo has an estimation, aces, that I was practicing a long, long time ago, which is you're cutting to the fucking, this whole thing. Somebody said, hey, Vladimir, you're still alive. I was able to go to the store, fuck a hooker, do some cocaine, and now I'm back, which is rebutted with, that must have been a short fuck. Hey, you know, some of us are more about speed than actual pleasure for the female. You know, you gotta get your nut in, as they say, in the hood, I guess. I don't know where they hate it. It like depends. But those Russian hookers know what they're doing, so I imagine, you know, it wouldn't be too bad. Speed and accuracy. There you go. If you smoke after sex, you're doing it too fast. Pigcake. That's funny. Well, I've only been penetrated in my butt, so what is the sex you're speaking of? I don't know what the sex is that you're talking about. So there's a lot happening in these fucking comments. There was another one here, some hot stuff. Stop talking about cameras and show us a magic trick, cunt. You're not my mom. I don't have to do what you tell me. Fuck. Show you a magic trick. Sure, I'll find the 6 of clubs with a totally not false cut. Hey, right there. There you go. Fucking Jean-Pierre Valerino production. Is that? I think that's a Jean-Pierre Valerino production. This shit. I remember seeing him do that on a World's Greatest Magic special when I was 8 fucking years old. He didn't do that. That's for fucking sure. He did that sort of production. Let me see if I could fucking do it and land it on my goddamn hand. He did that production on a World's Greatest Magic, Jean-Pierre Valerino. And, oh man. Shit. I remember rewinding. I had that on VHS. I paused it and rewound. Pause and rewound to try to get all his finger motions here. To try to copy what he was doing. You know, later on, obviously, I know that it's a slip cut. But when I was younger, I didn't know what the fuck that was. But I just thought that was a dope production, which I apparently can't do. But that's a hot one. Geez, yeah, that makes me feel old as shit. That World Greatest Magic. Look it up on YouTube. That shit's dope as shit. He's wearing like a jacket, like a red jacket, and his button. I think he has one fucking button on his collared shirt, which is just the hottest look. You have a a red jacket and a fucking one button on your goddamn shit, and you have like a chest hair, you know, like a motherfucker. So yeah, that's hot. I remember that when I was younger. Oh yeah, and then he produces fucking whiskey, which was, by the way, edited very weirdly, mind you, because I remember watching that shit. I remember fucking watching that shit, and even when I was younger, I was like, wait a second. Are you telling me those two really buff Roman soldiers standing right behind Giampiero Valerino did not see him sneak the whiskey glasses from his fucking lap? Yeah, you know, there was some stuff that he was doing which was kind of suspect, but you know, still hot stuff. They were paid not to. That's funny. But yeah, I remember watching that when I was way younger. That's one of the first things that I watched as a little pig cunt. Him doing that. And then he also had the champagne, I think. What was it called? I think it was that, Xavier. Is that the tape champagne? Is that what it was called? Where he does his Fizzum act? That shit was dope as shit. Lol, no. Damn, man. Now you're going to make me Google search this shit? Let me see. Giampiero Valerino Champagne, yeah, that's his he has it's a DVD now. It used to be a tape, and then he has the act here. Oh, I found it. Shit, I found it here. Let me link this shit up. This. Oh man, if you have time, watch that. All of you have time. What the fuck am I saying? That shit was hot. But you see, if you're watching that, he has the whole shit, the whole what do you call this? Red jacket with the one button and the Roman soldier standing behind him. That shit is funny. Let me see. R.I.P. that guy. Let me see if this is the one that I'm talking about. Yeah, he does. Oh, that shit was hot. Yeah, that was one of the first videos that I watched when I was younger. We would pile up in front of the TV and watch that shit, and then try to figure out how the magicians did it. I remember my mom asked me how to explain how they did this shit, which I'm gonna butcher right now. My mom had me explain how they did like fucking card productions, and I was like, oh, they have a machine, Mom, that fucking, you know, shoots them out. They have a machine that shoots them out into their hand, and they produce cards. That way, Mom. And then my mom was like, oh, that's interesting. That's not what fucking happened. That's not at all how they did it. But, you know, I was being a cunt. So that was hot. I don't know why I started talking about that. I got heavily distracted. Must be the cough syrup that I have ingested in great amounts before doing this live stream. But let me go through here. Fuck. I own the shop he bought from. He should be back in about 20 years. I don't know what you're talking about, Tom Wan. I don't know what just happened. But there are things happening that are weird. Do cock magic. Actually, funny enough that you mentioned cock magic. But I'm going to tell you another story of when Pigcake was first learning how to do magic tricks. And yes, it involves cock magic. Because, see, I was around when the internet was a CD that you would get. The internet was available from a CD that you would get of AOL fucking sending you a trial of their internet service. And you had to plug the phone fucking into your that's when I was growing up. And one of the first things that I did when I had internet was look up, fucking magic. Look up magic fucking tutorials, which was very, very hard to find back in the day. So one of the first things that I clicked on was when I was younger. I forgot how old I was. I think I was between... hey, man, yo, hook it up. I have about 11... I was about either 11 or 12. And I remember this because it was the fucking weirdest thing I've ever seen at the goddamn time. But this guy... I forgot what I was looking up specifically. But I clicked on a link, and it was of a dude who was butt-ass naked. He had the fucking raging erection. And I'm not even kidding. There was another guy pulling a card out of his dick. There was another guy pulling a card out of his. That's what I saw that when I was 11, when I was looking at magic tutorials. I don't know what the website was. I remember the guy. It was like a white background. The guy was fucking pulling a card out of some other guy's. I don't know what the fuck website that was, dude. I don't know what it was, but that's an honest. That's why I got into magic. Yeah, that's funny. You were searching for gay porn to masturbate to. Yeah, that's you busted me. I was like, hey, let me look up gay porn, and the guy happened to be doing an amazing card trick, card to urethra. Watch it. Look for it on a magic stream. Look for it soon. Card to urethra. But I remember seeing that shit, and I was like, what the fuck is this? This was back when you would look for magic on YouTube, and it would end up just being not magic on YouTube. Sorry, YouTube wasn't around. You would look up magic on the internet, and it would just be fucking like David Blaine with red eyes, and the theme from The Exorcist playing in the background. And saying, oh, David Blaine, card tricks revealed. You know, that whole shit. That's when it was. Let me see, Russian Genius. He said, watch this. React to this. That's funny. Thank God it's a YouTube link and not a fucking Pornhub link. It says 404 not found. Maybe because I don't know how to click that correctly. I can't see the video. Maybe it's because I'm a dumb cunt. Let me see YouTube. Okay, youtube.com. Okay. Watch. Okay. / What am I doing wrong here? Yeah, it says not found. What the? Okay. There you go. There you go. Let me see if I can find this. Magician pulls a nice trick out of his ass. Is this a thing? Oh, I've seen this. And I know who that is. That's Gavin McGinnis. He's not a magician. He's an excessively right-wing libertarian who makes hysterical videos. He's fucking amazing. He's a troll, though. Oh, my God. Oh, shit. Oh, man. He legitimately stuck a card in his asshole. In a condom. And he found the card. That's phenomenal. That's getting a like from me. I knew it. That fucking mustache. I recognize that mustache fucking anywhere. That was fucking Gavin McGinnis. Piece of shit. Yeah, somebody already said here, Greg Jones. Piece of shit. Thank you, Russian. I appreciate that. That's what I want to see. Gavin McGinnis' asshole. Oh, shit. That was too much. Let me see. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, card seeds. You could find them at Home Depot. You could find card seeds at Home Depot. That's legitness right there. If you didn't find them, David Q, you're not looking hard enough. You're not looking for cards hard enough. Card seeds. That's a throwback to episode 1. Let me see. Finally mastered the X Steel. Great video. Xavier Spade getting more love. Why are you getting more love than I am on my own damn live stream? I think it's the combination of your vape pen combined with that amazing beard. That might be it. Sorry, that's funny. You're not sorry. Jesus, thank you. Now that video, thank you, Vladimir. That fucking video is now it's gonna lead to a whole YouTube recommended. You know, when you watch one surgery video and then all your videos are surgery videos. Fuck. That's funny. So let me look through these. Oh damn, I didn't even. Let me look through my old. Let me look through this other shit here. As far as other stuff that I have put this week. So those card controls are one. That's hot. Today's video was the Biddle trick, which is done to death, but it's one of my favorite tricks of all fucking time, the Biddle trick, because it's such a simple premise that you really could take wherever you want. So, you know, it's one of those tricks that I think is overdone, but If you have a good version, if it's engaging, then it's a hot trick for sure. I also put triple false cuts. That's good. Card trick ideas. That's one that I put last week. Vsauce card trick tutorial here. That's the other one that I put. But which one did I want to talk about? The biddle trick. Oh, the biddle move could be done for so many fucking things. That biddle move is such a fucking good move, you know, for switching packets. I'm probably going to end up putting a couple more things with the biddle technique in the next couple weeks and months, because it's just a fucking great technique. God damn it. Look at that's when you know when you're a when you are a cut magician and you're glossing over the intricacies of the biddle count and the biddle steal. I should kill myself. But yeah, it's a great versatile move. You can do it for a lot of fucking things. Somebody said, do you know how to do free fly? I don't. People, that's funny, man. I realize how little I know because a bunch of people, hey, do you know how to do this? Hey, do you know how to do this? I don't. I fucking don't know how to do half the moves you guys have said, or have I seen them before? I haven't seen half those moves before. Russian Genius, I love your accent. Vladimir, getting some love. Let me see, some other shits. It has some uses and times to be used. Force 0. Double undercut. Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, exactly. Fuck, you said it. You said it for me, dog. Has its uses. I personally, to me, it seems like such an offbeat move that you could almost routine it in a way where it's invisible. Kind of. I've been in a weird situation where people, you know, I do a double undercut and people don't remember me ever touching or cutting the deck. So you could kind of routine it in a way that it almost becomes like, you know, a visible, invisible pass, sort of. But, you know, you kind of have to play around with the routine. It's not going to work for everyone. But, yeah, again, it has its time. It has its place. But, you know, fuck, there you go, dog. I don't know what else to say. 2 hours on the, I should do a live stream. 2 hours talking about the double undercut. That'd be hot. Get exactly 0 views on that. Let me see some other stuff. Here, people love your voice, dog. Yeah, it's very sexual, very soothing. You could do an ASMR channel, Vladimir. Pigcake is a homie, Soham Gooch. Yeah, I try. I try to be a homie often as I possibly can. Let's see. Let me see. Do a riffle fan. Yeah, let me do a riffle fan. You ready? Here's my riffle fan. That's my riffle fan, dog. Coming soon to Magic Stream. $15.95. That's my riffle fan, dog. I'll try it again. Look, let me try it again. See, the secret is you gotta. Oh, that was like half of it. Oh shit! I've done it like twice. That was, you know what, guys? Sometimes, you know how to fix this? I know how to fix this. I know how to fix this. I know fucking, that's how you fix it. There you go. But as far as, oh my goodness. There you go. Let me go back to normal here. But yeah, I can't fucking do it. Let me be honest. I can't do a riffle fan to save me. If you put a gun to my head and said, hey, do a riffle fan, Pigcake, I'm getting fucked. I'm getting shot in the face. What else? Let me go through these. Riffle fan, definitely can't do that. Again, that's part of that cardistry world that I'm always impressed by what people can do and what people have done. Again, remember, I'm coming from a fucking pressure fan being fucking a pressure fan being like it. Somebody does a pressure fan and you're like, oh shit, dude, you could do a pressure fan? You know, that's what I grew up with. But, you know, seeing these people do these fucking one-handed shit and the cards are flying from yeah, that shit blows my mind every time I see it. Let me see some other hot stuff here. Any tricks you would recommend to me to check out that I could learn to apply stage magic and I could add my own pattern to them? Any fucking trick, dude. Any trick. And I think that's the point. Of magic, and that's the problem with video. I think the problem with video is that when you watch a video of a magician do something, especially if he's teaching it, or even just performing it, you emulate that magician. You tend to emulate that magician. So, you know, you're going to copy the way they hold the deck. You're going to copy the way they maybe they say a certain joke that you copy. Maybe they do something that you copy. But pretty much you're going to try to emulate it. But if you're learning from books, then, you know, you come up with your own unique way to do it. And that's not the case for everything. Maybe you could watch a video and come up with your own way to do stuff, you know, that suits your own needs. But I just think Spoon God, X Spoon, X God, I think that when you, if you're trying to just learn from, like, you know, tricks and stuff, at least in the mediums that are more popular now, you're going to end up copying mostly what you see, which is kind of a shame. And I know that comes off as a little bit hypocritical from somebody who does YouTube videos on magic. But, you know, honestly, that's why I would prefer books to learning it. And now that I'm more advanced into magic, I would, you know, pick books over videos every fucking day. Or as Mike McAfee just said, every day, bro. I pick books every day because books allow you to add more of yourself into it. You're figuring out even if it might be to figure out what the book necessarily means. For example, in Expert Card Technique, I found myself wondering, what the fuck does he mean? Like 1,000 times reading it. But when you do figure it out, it becomes so much more rewarding to that. So, you know, that's I guess my take. So pick up a book, pick up, you know, Expert Card Technique, pick up, there's 2 by Darren Brown. I know people are going to fucking mention them here. Let me see if somebody gets it. The 2 by Darren Brown that are great. I have them from fucking years ago, somewhere on a shelf. What's the name of it? There are 2 by Darren Brown that are fucking phenomenal. Absolute Magic. There you go. And Pure Effect. Ooh, y'all killing it. Those are great books on theory. I myself prefer listening to a magician talk about theory for fucking hours than prefer learning 12 tricks. I don't know if that's the same with most other magicians, but I prefer listening to theory than actually that just might be me because, you know, fucking loser. But as far as that, those are excellent books. I remember picking them up years ago. They kind of changed my whole perception on that. Let me see some hot same. Yeah, there you go. Boom. Look at you guys. Oof, making me proud. Let me see. Go to School. There you go. Thoughts on Odyssey by Kaylin Morelli. I have it. I don't ever put it on or use it simply because they're black rings. I should have figured that when I bought it. I don't wear, you know, I'm not going to wear a black ring. These rings are already as cunty as possible. So wearing a black ring will kind of seem a little bit weird. So yeah, I mean, if you don't wear rings, do it, get it. It's a fucking great routine. You could come up with a lot of stuff, a lot of different ways to pull it off. The gimmick is very well made. Mike McAfee, sorry, I mispronounced your name, cunt. But yeah, there you go. I would definitely pick it up if you have the opportunity. But then again, I don't often buy a lot of tricks unless they entice me really hard. So if I see a demo or something that really entices me, like Odyssey, I'll fucking pick it up, you know, in a heartbeat. And the price is good, so I prefer not spending too much money on card stuff or on magic. I don't know, that's just me. I rather read stuff, try to come up with variations. If something draws my eye, I did buy like a download from what's the name? What's his fucking name? I want to rub his Spanish stomach. Danny D'Artis. I got a download not so long ago of him because, you know, he's the fucking, I would have him sit on my face. But, you know, I don't often get that. I have to get enticed in order to purchase something. But Odyssey is one of those things that did entice me. So there you go. Who asked me that? Let me make sure I got you here. Who asked me that? Fuck. I lost your comment, dog. I forgot somebody, whoever asked me that. Fuck it. Show me Under Pressure. You were practicing it? Yeah, I was practicing it. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to do it with this deck. But, there you go. See, that's how old I am. That's how old in terms of, like, what's available in Magic now I am. That this is a new slight to me. That's a fucking new slide to me. I'm like, oh, what? I've never thought of that. That's fucking new to me. So, you know, that's how fucking old I am. I think they came out with that in 2011, the Buck Twins. Shit. Oh, you asked me the question. Rafael Trafny. There you go. Would you buy an $100 deck of cards? I actually would not. But I have spent $100 on something that looks like a deck. I could kind of show it here. This looks like a deck. This is also about the fucking heaviest thing I've ever picked up. This is, I'm afraid to fucking drop this here. But you can see there's a hole there. This is Industrial Revelation by Jamie Grant. That's what this is. It's a classic Matchbox trick. Done with an entire deck. You pull out a steel block out of that shit. That was $100 fucking bucks. Shit. That thing's dope as fuck. Man, yeah, that's fucking hot shit. I would pick that up if I had the chance because it's such a good and like off-putting thing. I just have it set up here with the knife through it. But this is fucking crazy. I don't think I could do it here because mine is all beat up. But you pull a solid block of steel out of a deck with a hole in it. So you put a knife through that hole. And then you show that it's going through on both sides. And then when you pull it out, it's this fucking massive steel block. That is fucking amazing. I paid $100 for that motherfucker. So there you go. So I would not buy a $100 deck, but I would buy $100 of something that looks like a deck that is not a deck. Let me go through here. Carl Heron. What is the best bulletproof gimmick you have ever used? I don't think any gimmick is bulletproof because any gimmick is prone to something going wrong with it. It just depends on how much you practice with it. But you know what if, for example, you buy like a flap card and then your fucking flap card just you know the little thing that the mechanism fucks up mid performance. Mark Mason Blink 1.0 fuck. You know, so any gimmick is prone to not being entirely bulletproof. But I like the gimmicks that depend on your skill. I mentioned in the last live stream TKO. That's a great one. That's a great gimmick that entirely depends on your own ability. So if you fuck it up, it's because you didn't practice enough. Some card gimmicks I could think of that are bulletproof. I don't know. I'm not really a fan of gimmicks. I'm really not. Maybe like a double facer, I guess. Stuff like that. But what's happening on the 18th? I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about, Doug? What about the 18th? I don't know. Jeez. You're acting like I posted a video, like an 8-second trailer of something that... You're acting as if I posted an 8-second trailer on like a YouTube channel with binary code saying Friday the 18th. You're acting like I did that. I don't know why you would assume that something's happening the 18th. That's fucking weird. But let me see these other comments here. Do you think Darren Brown's video is real and works about a pub quiz? He learns a guy's technique where you use 2 fingers and read between them. You recall everything. I don't know what you're talking about. JP Joep, 1771. Great year, by the way. That was a great year, 1771. I remember when I was, that's when I was a small girl. 1771. That was before my trans surgery. But yeah, I don't know what video you're talking about, dog. Let me see something else here. Definitely out of my budget. See if I could find a PDF version. Oh, you're talking about the books. Yeah, they're fucked. That's what sucks. They're definitely out of print from my understanding now. Shit, which is kind of weird. I'm surprised they haven't done like a reboot of those. Let me see some other shit. Why do you like Magic? Ooh, John G with a fucking legitimate question here. With like a fucking existential question here. Why do I like Magic? I don't fucking know, man. I really don't. When I got into it, I think I said the story as to what got me into Magic. It was 2 things, really. It was a picture of It was a picture of Jeff Sheridan doing one of these fans. He did this fan right here in Street Magic. He was doing some Street Magic in New York, and he had a fan, one of these fucking massive fans, which is gonna look like hot shit here. God damn it. But yeah, that's one of the things that got me into Magic. And another thing that got me into Magic was that my friend in middle school told me that he was gonna fucking float and he was gonna levitate. And the entire fucking he told me he was gonna show me how to levitate at the end of the day, so after school, right? So this motherfucker makes me wait the entire day, where I'm getting all these ideas in my head of like floating. Oh shit, I'm gonna be able to float through the fucking hallways. That shit's crazy, dude. I don't understand why he's not doing that if he knows how to fucking float. And then we go to a parking lot of the school, and he does the David Blaine levitation where you stand on one foot, the Balducci. And I was like, dude, what the fuck is that? What the fuck did you just show me? That's the gayest thing I've ever seen, dude. What's wrong with you? And then he goes, but he's acting. He's doing the whole bit. He's doing the whole, like, David Blaine, I'm pretending to pass out bit. I'm like, you motherfucker. And so he showed me that shit. I'm like, you fucking piece of shit. And then he also bought the Mark Wilson Guide to Magic. He bought that, and he let me borrow it. And then he also let me borrow my first fucking Magic DVD, which is by Rodney Reyes. How is this? Look at this for a throwback. Rodney Reyes, School of Hard Knocks. Damn. People shat on that. I fucking love that. I love that fucking that shitty ass DVD. But that was pretty dope. I remember that. That was pretty dope. And I remember watching that DVD, getting Mark Wilson's book, buying David Blaine's book. This was all in 2001, 2002, by the way, for somebody, I forgot who asked me just now. So yeah, this was fucking forever ago. But that's how I got into it. And from then I just kept that. But that's the first motherfucker DVD that I got was goddamn Rodney Reyes. Holy shit. That's a fucking throwback if I've ever heard one. Let me see some other stuff. Oh, why do I like it? Oh, I like it because it's a very interesting art. I find something very interesting about coming up with your own methods, coming out with different variations on stuff, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't work. I'm more of a creator than a performer. So when it comes to creating stuff, I get more kicks out of creating something good than performing it, because there's something about it that's like a puzzle almost to me. So it's fun to me that having a problem, sitting down, for example, not the shill, but any card at any number, www.pigcake.me, check it out. Somebody asked me, how are the sales doing? They're doing good. People raving reviews, excellent customer service. Go ahead, pick it up. Discount until today. I mean, no, I think I left a discount code in one of the videos. 20% off. Buy. But for example, sitting with an idea and then try to come up ways to kind of solve that puzzle. That's where I get my kicks. So, coming up with, for example, a gaff trick without gaffs. Sit there, hold a deck, find out ways to do it. Time to torrent A-Can. You cunt. You fucking cunt. It's $10, you cheap shit. Actually, 8 with the discount code, 20 off pig or some shit. What was I gonna tell you? What was I saying about this shit? Oh, creating magic. Yeah, it's a puzzle. I like taking it as a puzzle and coming up with different ways to do it. That's why I enjoy magic the most. But some people like performing more than that. I prefer creating than I do performing. So really what I like about magic is the mystery aspect of it, the fact that it's a deceptive art, that it's it's this weird art that's not music, that's not fucking that's not visual like art, but it's like its own weird subcategory, and I just really enjoy coming up with shit. That's, I guess, why I like it. I don't know if that answered your question or if that went on a tangent, like a fucking massive tangent, but that's why I enjoy it, at least. Somebody just called me Dick Cake. That's hot. Thank you, man. Good answer. Yeah, there you go. I mean, that didn't necessarily answer your question precisely, but you know, you're not gonna have. Everyone's gonna have a different answer as to why you like magic or what is it about magic. So let me go through these other comments. Martin Vargas, answer please. I don't know what to answer, dog. It's my birthday in 2 days. Can I wish you happy birthday? Yeah, congrats. Happy birthday. Happy 1 day closer to fucking death. To death. Let me see. Some other stuff. He is a magician. Just one that doesn't like to be called a magician. Are mentalists magicians? I've heard a mentalist say he is not a magician. That's a weird one. As far as that, I don't know. I've always steered away from the word magician, but I also dislike words that replace magician. So I'm kind of a hypocrite in that. So, you know, it's very weird. I shouldn't be, you shouldn't listen to my opinion on that. Because I don't like the word magician and I don't like the other substitute for magician. So I'm like, what the fuck do I like? But, you know, it's very weird that magicians are trying to find different ways to alienate themselves from the word magician by calling themselves other things. But I just don't like the word magician. It's, let me see. What's your favorite deck and why? Bicycles, dude. Actually, this one, the Animal Kingdom one, this one's becoming my favorite deck because I'm liking orange as fuck. I like the orange on it. This shit is dope as shit. I know it doesn't look good here, too good, but the orange is a really good color and the contrast to the black. I didn't think I'd like this deck, but fuck. It's nice as shit. In other words, I'm confused about my preferred pronoun. Yeah, you're right. I'm confused. I prefer to be called Xir. XIR. Fucking. Do you buy Sans Mind products? I don't. I don't buy Sans Minds products. Avery Stevenson, do you think DVDs or books are better? I just went on a whole tirade on books being better than DVDs, at least to me. So, yeah, there you go. Yeah, I mean, this production by Wilson from the Vsauce video. Fuck. Now, oh, okay, yeah, there you go. Yeah, that whole sequence is a production by Greg Wilson that I learned in Pyrotechnic Paceports. You could look it up there. Pyrotechnic Paceports, Greg Wilson. Anything by him is fucking sexual. So check that out for sure. That's where I learned that production for the first time. That DVD is in a box right there. That DVD is in a box right fucking there. So that's where I learned it. Lucas Lake. What's wrong with magician? I just don't like the connotation of the word magician. I don't like the word magician. To me, it sounds very cringy. People might disagree. You know, that's fine. Whatever, fuck. It's just my gay opinion. But as far as the word magician, I just don't like it. But then also in the same sentence, I don't like replacing magician with other terms like deception artist or visualist. Like, yeah, dude. So I don't know, dude. It's just weird. It's just a weird game to me. But I personally don't like the word magician. So fuck. Let me see. Birthday wishes from Dick Cake. Yeah, dog. That's what you get, some hot birthday wishes from Dick Cake. I'd like to see Rocky do a magic trick. Rocky's actually missing a fucking eyeball. Let me see if I can get him here. Rocky's missing a fucking eyeball here, which kind of sucks, because this is one of my first. This is one of my first fucking things that I bought. Had to convince my mom to buy this motherfucker. I'm sure David Williamson's making bank on these motherfuckers. When he sold that video explaining how to do his routine, he's making bank on that bitch. But I bought it just because of his routine. Of course, not realizing that I'm not gonna do anything with it. Let me see these things. Pigcake, in your KFC chicken prediction trick, I made a variation that adds acan into the trick. Could I get your permission to sell this? I'd like to see it. I mean, obviously the KFC prediction trick That's funny. If I could remember that trick, I think that's the one with the this move. That's the one with this move. That move, right? The fuck, master move. What's it called? Somebody. What's that move called? It's fucking in the tip of my tongue, motherfucker. What's it called? Not the Shinobi, dude. No. It's called something else. Master move? Fuck. No, dude. It's not the Shinobi switch, man. Come on, man. It's this one. It's the one where you're cutting the deck secretly. You have the cards here. You turn this over, and you're... it's in the tip of my fucking tongue. You motherfucker. It's not the double lift. Dude, what is it? It's gonna drive me crazy. You know, I'm gonna have to look it up, dude. I'm gonna have to fucking look it up now. Then it's like, it's the cut, shit. It's like a Bill Simon prophecy move, son of a bitch. There you go. That took too long. That took too long. Prophecy move, son of a bitch. I think that's, I don't know, Jake. That's weird. That adds a can. Well, it's not my trick. It's probably a variation on something. But let me see what's happening here. Some copyright stuff. Xavier, let me see what you're saying here. Illusionists use copyright laws to close my account, claiming that it was their IP. So I made a new Facebook account. What? What? What do you mean? What happened? Wait, what website did they fuck up? I don't understand though, because I didn't see the previous comment, so I don't understand the context. Oh, I always wondered why you're called Xavier. Oh, okay. Damn, dude. Brad dropping down the dick, dude. Fuck. Sheesh, that's fucked. My boy Brady. You think he puts makeup on his dick? That's a weird question. I shouldn't have asked that. I should not have asked that. Xavier. Well, I spell it Xavier because I'm a dumb cunt. So he does. He does. Yeah, he does. I believe that. After watching Ninja 1, boom, and that's how it's done. Unborn piece. You're killing me here, man. Boom, just like that, the card's on the top. I learned to pass from that video, dude. Ninja 1. How the fuck did I learn that? How did I learned to pass watching that fucking video, Ninja 1, where he just does his pass slow down and he goes, boom, that's what you're talking. No, his quote was, boom, in that action, it's done. That's him explaining the pass on that Ninja 1 series. And I understood it and I got it from that. So I was like, what? That's fucking nuts. Baron Boots, why cunt is happening on the 18th? Dude, I don't know what's happening on the 18th, dude. I don't know if maybe you saw some sort of weird trailer, all right, that someone put 8 seconds of on the YouTube channel that's teasing some bullshit, dude. You're acting like someone did that. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, dude. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Stupid. People keep asking me this shit. I don't know what the fuck is going on, dude. You guys are looking into things too hard. Do a fancy illusionist cut. Yeah, right here, dog. This is from Ninja. That's from Ninja right there. He does this thing and then he goes ace right there. Sorry, this is the worst angle for this. I apologize. And I did a production right there. Suck on that, Christian. But yeah, I remember learning the pass from that Ninja 1 series, and I have no idea how I learned it to this day. Because all he does in that video is this is how he teaches it. You ready? This is how it's happened. He goes, all right, guys, so you just stick your pinky in, and you're just doing this really slowly. You're just doing that really slowly. Boom. In that action, the card's on top. That's all he said. That's all he fucking said, and I learned it from that. I don't know what the fuck I was on back then. But that shit was dope. Ninja 1, fuck. That's old school shit. Let me see if I can go through these comments. 18th day, Pigcake becomes a teacher again. Nah, unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. Theory 11 or Illusionist? Well, I buy a lot of Theory 11 decks. Like a slut. Not knowingly, by the way. Not knowingly. I don't buy decks. Like, I don't go out of my way to buy decks. But if I see it and it looks cool like this shit, I'll buy it. Why not? Fuck it. Somebody said, please say yes. I'll send you my variation. Pigcake. Your top 5. You can cuss at me for putting Russian Genius ahead of you. What do you mean by top 5? Like if this was MySpace, my top 5. Like favorite magicians. David Williamson, Greg Wilson, Jeff Sheridan. Fuck, that's 3. David Williamson, Jeff Sheridan, Greg Wilson. Fuck. Who are they? Two more. I'm sure I can't think of, but like I'm talking like old school motherfuckers. Michael Amar, probably. I would suck on his dick. And Juan Tamariz, there you go. Top 5. Boom. Juan Tamariz. They're hot. Those guys are fucking, man, if they all made love and made one like fucking super magician, we'd all be fucked. We would all be fucked. Something about, what's your opinion on the Keepers playing cards? They hyped it up and made it seem good. I don't like the black decks, dude. I don't like decks, the black design. I don't like that shit. The black ones actually get dirtier faster, which I thought wouldn't happen. But black decks on the side, they get fucking dirty as shit. Easier. Let me see. I think I have a couple black decks here. Black decks. Oh, they're not the black ones? Okay, then I'm talking out of my ass then. Fuck, I'm going old school. Are they mic'd? No, they're not. Let me see. What'd you say about them? Someone said they feel great, but the markings on the red ones is pretty stupid. And even Adam doesn't have a reason for why it's like that. Okay, yeah, then I'm talking about my ass. I thought they were the black ones. Another example of Pigcake being a dumb cunt. A dumb cunt. Let me see. Someone a live chat and Pigcake, the Russian Genius, and Xavier Spade are all on here. Damn. What a time to be alive, guys. Sucking on a big old dick, as they say here, in my neck of the woods. I don't know if they say that in my neck, but you know, but there are things happening that are definitely hot. Let me go through these. Okay, wait, hold up, because I wanted to go through in this fucking live stream the fucking videos from this week, and instead, I've been distracted by other shit. Let me see. So I think I talked enough about those other stuff. I guess, okay, let me give you a preview of what's coming up in the next week. Let me give you a hot preview. Those 62 of you. 62 of you here that are 61. Oh, wow, I scared one off. 62 motherfuckers. Let me see. I got a hot one ahead trick coming up. I got a hot and ready card trick lined up for next week. Super hot. I got a pickpocket trick. Ooh, shit. That's a good one. That's a fucking hot one. So yeah, that's all stuff coming up in the next couple weeks. Ooh, look at you guys getting a preview up here. By the way, Pigcake, I liked your A-can. Thank you, dog. I appreciate that. Speaking of which, I think this would be a good time to chill out. www.pigcake.me. Check it out. Any card, any number. Impromptu. Borrowed shuffle deck. It has to be complete deck, though. Because what if they name, like, 8 of spades, and then, you need to do certain something, and then guess what? The 8 of spades not in the deck. You're fucked. What are you going to call the fucking... You're gonna do the 8 of clubs like a basic bitch? Like what are you gonna you're gonna do the any card at any number with the nah fuck you want to do it with the card day name, motherfucker. So yeah, check it out. Hot stuff. Hot drop hot stuff. So yeah, let me see what else. Yeah, that's the preview for the next couple weeks stuff. I think you guys are gonna enjoy the psychic card trick that I'm gonna put up. I think sometime maybe next week. Hot stuff. Not to suck my own dick here. If you say hot again, I'll come over and finger your anus. Is that like a very Indian way of saying anus? Anus? I don't know, maybe. Let's see. Some other stuff. Do expert at the card table stuff.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Let me see here. Some other hot shit. Russian Genius, you're getting some love here. By Syrian Magician. Man, I love your stuff. I hope you do. Let's see. Let me see some shit. Black Cock. Thank you, dude. There's some legitimate. Let me look older comments here. You should do a trick where a folded card comes out of Rocky's eye socket. Well, I need to make him like a little thing. Like a little fucking, like an eye patch. That'll be so fucking cute. Let me see. Did you get that's a hot one from the one dude that has... I've been saying that's hot for fucking years, dude. I've been saying that's hot ever since Paris Hilton said that's hot as a fucking parody as to how fucking retarded people could move up so high in society. So then that guy makes the meme and then it's his. Nah, man. Yo, Pigcake has been saying that's hot for fucking ever, dog. Fucking copyright. Pigcake, if I dab on the haters and they dab back, what should you do? Well, in that case, you gotta just fucking end it all. If you dab on someone and they dab on you back, at that point, there's nothing you could do. You gotta just kill yourself. You're done at that point. Because what the fuck else could you do, dude? Like, that's it. That's like if somebody, if you're trying to hit up a girl who was around in the 90s, and then you're like, hey, yo, baby, hit me up with your digits. You want to shower? And then she hits you with the bye, the NSYNC bye. If she hits you with that, kill yourself. You're done. There's no way. There's no fucking way you could come back from that at all. At all. So, I'm sorry, man. Mike McCaffrey. See, I pronounce your name right now. Yeah. Fuck. I loved your biddle trick tutorial, but whatever happened to the grandmother? She's dead. She's fucking dead. She died. Yeah, I just got hot $20 by Xavier Spade saying buy Pigcake's A-can. Thank you for the love, Xavier. When I'm up there in New York, I'll be sure to give you a lemon. What I said, café con leche last time, but I'm gonna give you a what do you call it? I'm gonna give you a this is a throwback. I'm gonna give you a flan imame hand job. I don't think there's any way to top that. So I appreciate that, Doc. Thank you for that super chat. That's fucking... What was it? Hashtag flan. Mame. Hand job. Boom! Right there. That's what I'm talking about, dog. Flan mame hand job. That's what's up. I don't like flan, and I hate mame. Fuck that. Can I do your A-can even with a small dick? Actually... if by small dick you mean an actually small penis, yes, you can. If you mean by small penis, as in you don't have the presentational ability to cover up a certain bold move, then no, you need to have a little bit of a big penis to do the any card at any number. You do need to do it. And I mentioned on the trailer, because again, I want to be as honest as I possibly can. I want to, but as far as the method, it is bold. It's not for everyone. It's really not a method for everyone. It's for me. I like it. It's worked tremendously. It's one of my favorite tricks to do. It's probably top 3 favorite tricks. But it is definitely bold. It's a very bold method. But if you can get over that, then you have an any card at any number that ends with the spectator with the deck in their hands that they're able to deal down to the number, and then deal to the card that they thought of. You know, that's what you have. You have that clean of a method, but it's not bold. I mean, but it is bold, and it's not for everyone. That's as honest as I could possibly get. It's impromptu, yeah. People do steer away from those bold methods, but to me personally, I think some people might find a method as a downside, but I like using the method as kind of a way of further connecting with the spectator. So making it more of a conversational piece and making it more of a moment with them as opposed to just doing a trick. If you treat it like a trick, you will get caught. Let me just tell you that. If you treat it like a trick and you say, hey, let me show you this trick, you're going to get caught. If you treat it as a moment and as a individual, like as a unique, you know, something as important, like it's what David Penn, is that his name? It's what David Penn from Wizard Product Review would refer to as a pipe and slippers trick. Meaning, you know, somebody says, hey, show me something. You go, you know what? This might not work with everyone, but hopefully it could work with you. So let's try this out. It might not work, but let's give this a shot. You know, and you could get into it that way. But, you know, it's definitely top 3 in terms of my favorite stuff to do. But, again, just to be 100% honest, the method is very bold. You know, but, yeah, fuck. What I think of Ozzy wins Akan, it's hard. Fuck. I mean, I'm one of those magicians that's obsessed with any card at any number. I'm obsessed with open predictions. I'm obsessed with these, what do you call these tricks? I'm obsessed with tricks like puzzle tricks, for example. These tricks that are like legendary in as far as like the Magic community. So Burgerless Effect is one. You know, everyone's always trying to find a way to do the any card at any number. Anyone's always trying to find a way to do the perfect method. And the truth is, again, copying a line from Xavier here from your video, there is no perfect method. No perfect method exists. And if it does, it's luck. You know, it's a pure luck thing. So the Burgerless Effect is just taking advantage of luck and turning that luck into something that could be remembered as an amazing fucking trick later on. But I like finding ways to try to solve those puzzles. And to me, that's the way I solved it, because ultimately I wanted in any card at any number where the spectator holds the cards that they deal down, that doesn't involve any sort of memorization, because there are beautiful methods that involve memory work. You know, they involve having a memorized deck, doing a little bit of certain other stuff. But I wanted a method that is a, you know, shuffle deck. You're not going to have to carry a special deck to do with it. You could just do it if the situation's right. So that's what I liked. That's what I wanted to create. Another thing that I'm busting my dick on is open prediction, man. I've been stumbling on that motherfucker forever. For those of you that don't know open prediction, it's, you know, you make a prediction, you say 8 of spades. Is going to be the prediction here. And the spectator gets the cards, they deal down, they turn over any card face down, they keep dealing through the deck, and the card they named, or you named in the beginning, you know, is not the, they don't see it anywhere in the deck, and it turns out that that's a face down card. I have a couple methods, and I've dropped them on this on the channel, but none that are pristine, you know, with the spectator holding the motherfuckers. On that. I did do one that's similar that is pretty, you know, good on Patreon, but again, it's not perfect. So, you know, I always try to find ways like that. Let me see. You got something about Tom Wong here. First of all, Tom Wong, you have the greatest name I've ever seen here. That's hot. That shit sounds hot. Let me go through here. Thoughts on Sean Farquhar's Akan? I've only seen videos of it. I've only seen the demo video of his any card any number. You know, just the video on YouTube. But if he's doing what I think he's doing, then he's fuck. That guy's a legend, and I think he is the. I think I know the method. I forgot talking to someone about it, but yeah, you know, his method is fucking crazy. But again, this one is a, you know, not a It's one that you can do with any time, any deck. Do you think doing an 8-can with a second deal is a cheap way out? No. If you can do a great second deal, it's definitely not a cheap way to do it. It's a method. It's a method to do it. You know, you have with the any card at any number, you have two challenges. You have either dealing with the card or dealing with the number. Because if you didn't have to deal with, for example, the number, then what are the methods that you have? You have a deck of cards that is entirely comprised of one card, right? That's if you don't have to deal with the number. So if you have, because at that point, all you have to do is worry about the card. You know, force the whatever, the Jack of Spades, the Queen of Hearts, and you have a miracle there. What are the downsides? You have a deck that cannot be examined, right? If you, for example, only worry about the card, then you have to worry about, no, if you don't worry about the card, I think I'm saying it wrong. If you don't worry about the number, then you have to worry about the card. Then you have to worry about forcing a card and all that stuff. But you know, you have to just think of different ways to do it. The one that I'm selling is just my way of doing it, so that the spectator ends up with the deck in their hands, dealing to the number that they thought of and the card they thought of. That's what I wanted. But yeah, there you go. Somebody said a bottom deal. Yeah, again, any method that you can do to get the any card at any number would work. But here's the thing: you have to think about what you are kind of sacrificing with the method. So, for example, if you are doing if you're doing a bottom deal, like you mentioned, think about what you're giving up. That means that by the very nature of it, you have to be holding the cards, right? If you're doing an any card, any number with the bottom deal, that means that you have to be holding the cards, that you have to actively do the bottom deal. And the bottom deal is going to be done with the heat on it. Because if you're doing it, I imagine if, for example, the card is a 9 of spades, and you dealt to whatever number, let's say the number is 5, whatever, you deal 4 cards, 1, 2, 3, 4. This card has to be dealt from the bottom. The heat's on at that moment, so you have to keep that in mind. Same thing with the second deal. The heat's on the entire time you're dealing. So unless you're one of these fucking magicians, which I've seen, and again, it's well beyond my skill set, but very, very common among other people that practice the move. You could do a second deal that could, deal with the scrutiny of having somebody stare at your fucking hands. Do it, by all means. You have to do what you can with what's available to you. So if a second deal is available to you, do the fucking second deal. Fuck, dude. If to me personally, again, with the method that I came up with, and I say I came up with it very loosely because it's based on old principles, it's based on old ideas, it's based on, stuff that's been around for fucking ever. But, it's just the presentation of it that I think is unique. So it's kind of hot. And not to suck my own dick, but I just love those puzzle tricks. I love coming up with those different ways to do it. Let me see someone else here. Somebody said, can you do a false riffle shuffle? Yes, I can do a false riffle shuffle. I could do a false riffle shuffle right here. That's, again, worst angle for it. Worst angle for this false riffle shuffle. Oh my goodness. But there you go. There's a false riffle shuffle. By Ahmad Kado. That's fucking weird. Any tips on the top shot? Because I'm struggling with it. I do the top shot with my ring finger. And I just find it easier for me that way. A lot of people do it with their pinky. I could do that as well. But it's pressure. It's playing the pressure. And I remember it was hard for me to learn because I was trying to find the right strength to pull the card down. Because at the same time that I was learning the top shot, I was learning the Cardini change, right? So I kept having a struggle when it came to learning the top shot, doing the top shot, and the actual Cardini change. But some tips is a grip. The grip is the thing that you need to worry about the most. I bevel the deck a little bit like this. I bevel it this way, and pretty much it's really not a hard move. It's just I think once you get it down the first time, you're going to be able to get it right. But yeah, it's one of these knacky moves. There's another move. There's another shot that's like that, where the card shoots out and spins. again, it's one of those moves that you're gonna hold the deck and you're gonna try 1,000 different ways to do it. But once you do the right way, you're gonna get it right, and you're gonna get it right for fucking ever. The only issue again is catching the card. Then at that point, it becomes catching the card. But you know, that's just me learning that. Again, I think Xavier just said something. Pull the card down at first. They get a tiny thumb break. Pinky will work fine. But yeah, again, everyone has their own different method of doing it. That's just the way I learned it. Like a dirty bastard, I learned it not. I didn't purchase Green Magic first. Leonard Green's video on it first. I saw him do it first. I forgot where, but I saw him do it, and then I tried to come up with different ways to do it. And eventually one of those worked. But then I bought the set, and I saw that he did it with his pinky. So that's legit. But there you go. That's that on the fucking Top Shot. But then again, that's just how I learned it. Again, that's my hands, my fucking tiny shrimp fucking hands. That's how I did it. Okay, thanks. You're welcome, dog. But just do it. I've also, it doesn't work well but with bridge decks. I've tried it with a bridge deck and it sucks dick. It might just be because I'm used to doing it with a full standard poker size deck. Do an emoji movie card trick, Baron Boots. I rather sit on EvanEra's face than do an emoji movie trick. I'm sorry, dog. Let me see some other stuff. Can you do a teleportation trick if you know any?
I don't know what you mean by teleportation trick, dog. Like the cards switch places.
Like they switch? Is that what you mean? I don't know. I have a lot of methods. As a matter of fact, if you look in the channel and you see, you look for my second favorite card trick,
you'll find that that's a good teleportation trick, dog.
Wolf Steph Gaming. Let me check out your channel. Wolf Steph Gaming. Let me check your shit out here. Oh, you got some uploads. Oh shit. Damn, boy. Let me see. Let me check this shit. Let me check. First of all, let me check who you're sub to. That's the first thing I check for. Every time I look at other people's shit, I look at who you're sub to and judge you based on who you're fucking sub to. You got Grant Thompson. Good. Very nice. You got Luis Fonsi. Vivo. That's fucking weird. You got Chris Ramsey. You got Pigcake. Nice. A Million Card Tricks. Don't know him well enough to make a thing about. Let's see who else you got. A lot of Minecraft shit. Okay. Leafy. Damn, boy. Vsauce. Fuck. I can't shit on you if you're subscribed to Vsauce. And Vsauce Michael at that. You're okay. You're fine. Even though you subscribe to, let's see who else here. Yeah, I guess that's fine. I'll ignore the other cancerous Minecraft channels. Just because you got Good Mythical Morning here. You got Vsauce. You got Film Theorist. You got Crazy Russian Hacker. Hey, Vladimir, there you go. Russian Hacker here. Yeah, it's not horrendous. I thought it was going to be worse. You know who you're not subscribed to? Xavier Spade. Look at me giving Xavier a dick suck in here. But okay, yeah, I thought I was gonna shit on you, but I can't shit on you too hard here. I really expected to find some other stuff here. Who said that? Emerald Nugget said to check out my channel. Dog, I'm gonna check out the shit out of your channel right now. Let me check your shit hard as fuck. Swear to God, I swear to God. If it's some fucking... Oh, you have a channel intro. You have a channel intro, dog. Let's see this shit. I feel weird looking at this because you're in your bedroom. You look like you're 13. How old are you, Emerald? Emerald Nugget, how old are you? I want to know that before I say more. Because I don't want to say something that's going to make me a criminal. Oh, you can't say. You know what? that alone tells me that I'm not gonna look more at your channel, because then I'm gonna say something that's gonna come off as weird. Me being a almost 30-year-old man, that's gonna come off as weird. But you do have a Minecraft video. Oh no, Pixel Gun 3D. Let's see this shit. Oh shit, dog. My boy wearing a wife beater here. Oh shit. You're playing some Pixel 3D gun, which looks like a Minecraft ripoff, if I've ever seen it. Oh, this is Minecraft. Okay, that's fucking weird. I regret this. I regret all of everything that I just did right now. That's hot. God damn it, this is gonna turn into me looking at people's fucking channels now. Fuck. And you can't, all you're seeing is a deck, by the way. I'm not being one of these cunts that does, I have my face here, and then the rest of the video is like me doing a reaction. I'm not gonna be one of those guys. You know what I'm talking about? Jinx reload. Let me see what edgy stuff you got here. Fucking cards. Spelled for K with a Z at the end. Holy shit. Man, if it was any edgier, I'd use you to shave my ball sack. Let me see. Cards. The beginning. Oh, shit. Let's check this out. I'm about to lose my shit. Oh, damn. All right, let me see. Fuck, dude. I'm not. No, I can't. I can't do this, man. I can't do this. For the simple fact, I'm not, dude, I'm an old man. I can't look at videos and then, okay, you know what? I'm gonna look at your any awesome think of a card trick. I'm gonna look at your awesome think of a card trick cards with a Z at the end. Let's see. Let's see this.
What's up, guys? It's Taylor on the T.Z. All cards.
Oh! Oh shit! I like the music. Dude, I like the music. I like the fucking music, dude. This shit's... Oh, let's go back to that. I'm gonna go back to that music. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. I think that your intro was a couple seconds too long. That's just me nitpicking because... it was like fucking 10 seconds, dog. What the fuck? Let me go back here. Let me check your shit. Let me check your shit. Let me see the rest of this. Awesome. Think of a card.
My name is Seb,
Oh.
your host, and today
You're my host.
We aren't actually going to
Let me check your shit.
I'm going to be doing everything right.
Yeah, I also like how you're looking at yourself in the display of the camera. You're checking yourself out, and then you're like, oh shit, my hair's fucked. Let me fix it. I like that, man. Dope.
Okay, so what I'd like
Let's
to
do
do
this.
today is just think of any of these.
What camera is that, man? That's not a bad camera.
You behind.
Oh shit. I feel like I'm about to get princess card tricked right now. Hard as fuck. King of Hearts. I'm thinking the King of Hearts.
So.
Oh shit.
Remove one card.
He removed one card.
Forgot the rest.
If it's my card, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Have I removed your card?
Oh shit! My boy not only found my card, but also changed the other cards.
Share this with your friends.
Dope!
I encourage you not to watch this video twice. So
There you go, that's funny. I'm glad you're aware, dude. Yeah, man, hot stuff. I can't shit on you, dude. I can't shit on you. I can't. For legal reasons, I cannot shit on you. Let me see. Let me see some other people that have said, "Hey, check my channel out. Check out my channel." Let me see. Let me see. Thank you so much, man. Dude, it's what I do, dog. It's what I do. It's what I do. And I'm not gay. Mom. Okay. Let's see. Oh shit. Let me go through here. Please shit on my channel. Eric is a gay cunt from Discord. Alright. Eric is a gay cunt from Discord. I'm gonna check Shadow Smile. I'm gonna check your shit out. I'm gonna check your channel, dog. I'm gonna check your channel out here. You have a cooking playlist. I have been doing magic for 5 years, and I hate fuckboys that buy all these tricks. I mainly focus on card cheating and controls. And you have a playlist of food. Did I just get trolled? Did I just get fucking trolled right now? Did I just get pranked? Did I just get pranked right now? I just got pranked. I fucking hate you. Fucking A. Okay, I'm gonna check out 2 more channels. And then I'm gonna call it a not a stream. Yeah, maybe if I should call it a stream. I don't know. We'll see. But let me check. Oh fuck. Oh man. Cardmaster 43. Master 43. Let me see if let me see. All right. Yeah. I'm digging that. Okay. Channel trailer. Let me go back because I missed that entirely. I don't know what I just watched. This is hot. Okay, you got a card between the aces. Then you're doing a spin here. And then you're snapping. And the card's fucking gone, dude. And then it cuts to a sped up. And then now the 10 of diamonds is on top. And shapeshifter. Dog, was that your best take of the shapeshifter? Was that your best take of the shapeshifter?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man.
No?
Shit.
All right, let me see the rest of this. I'm gonna watch the rest of this, dog.
Yeah.
Double lift, tight. 8 of spades. Fuck. And now, it's the fucking 7 of hearts. Shit. Ooh, I like that shot though. Fuck, that shot's good. At 43 seconds on your channel trailer with the pan up. I don't know if you did that on I think you did that on Final Cut Pro. I know you did that on Final Cut Pro. You did the Ken Burns effect there, dog. Phone? Fuck. That's a nice shot at least of your carpet. I like that. The pan. Oh, it's a picture. Dope. Okay, no, that's you're actually moving on. Dope. Okay, all right, there you go. iMovie. Shit. That's all right. Kid reacts to card magic. Oh shit. Never again. I misread that. Because here you have a video that says never again, and I thought you said something else that I can't repeat for legal reasons, and also because I don't want to get jumped by black people. What editor do I use? See, that's the thing. I'm kind of a cunt. I use Adobe Premiere. Like a basic bitch. But Adobe Premiere is great. It took a little bit of getting used to initially. Because I used to be an exclusive Apple slut. And I had an iPhone and an iPad and then a MacBook Air that had fucking, it was too thin. And too much, what do you call this shit? Too much, it was too weak. There you go, weak. That's what I meant. Fuck. But Adobe Premiere is good as shit. Let me see. How come you've never seen my face? I'm afraid of the black people. That's why you haven't seen my face. No, it's because I don't. But it could run Crisis. It could run Crisis. I don't like. When I first came up with the channel, and I've said this before, I want to be Miss Mag on crack. That's my channel idea. Miss Mag never showed his face. I think that there's a certain mystery to not showing your face that I particularly enjoy. So that's why I don't show my face. That's it. That's as simple as why. And statistically, it's more likely that more people would watch your channel if you show your face. Because then that way they have someone that they can trust, right? And especially if you have like a hot face. If you got like a Vladimir, if you got like the Russian genius face, you got that like the pristine cheekbone structure. Or if you got the, let me drop the Xavier Spade. You got that little bit of like AJ from Backstreet Boys look in you. You're gonna get people watching your shit. But I prefer losing that and keeping the mystery of not showing my face. But I'm an average cunt. I'm not any special, in terms of my face. So there you go. AJ McLean. Yeah, that's an old school thing. If you can name all 5 members of Backstreet Boys, you're pretty much a gay cunt. AJ, Kevin. I can name all 5 of them. I'm just not doing it. But you know what's funny? When I was in elementary school and Backstreet Boys were a thing, you would know who the girls who were gonna grow up to be thotties were based on which Backstreet Boy they liked. If they liked Kevin, then you know that they were like a good girl. If they liked AJ, if they liked fucking AJ, dog. Come on. If they liked AJ, you know, they also probably wore chokers. So, you know, that's a common test. Obviously now, who do we got? Who do we fucking got? We don't got that like boy band shit anymore. That shit was hot. But now we got like fucking One Direction being... Well, not even them. They're fucking almost split up. That's the boy band generation of, 2 years ago. Backstreet Boys, that was fucking it. Let me go through these comments. Let me look at one more channel here. And check this shit out here. See if Brian. Yeah, there you go. Brian is the dope one here, dog. Let me see. Somebody says check my channel out. Let me see who said that before. Fuck. Let me see. Fuck, man. All the motherfuckers. Okay, you know what? Yeah, Blaine, since you're the most recent one. Lane and Kenji, I'm gonna look at your shit and see what the fuck you got going here. Lane Jordan. Man, you just subscribed to people, dog. I thought you had content on your shit. Let me see. Okay, Pigcake, dope. 52 cards, alright. Oh, you got cringe comp Daniel Fernandez himself, man. I don't know what to say, man. Damn, boy. Kiss compilation, Daniel Fernandez and fucking self. I do a trick for you, but you kiss me, eh? You kiss me. All right, man. Rich Ferguson. Oh! You know why I'm fucking coughing. You know why I'm coughing, dog. You know why I'm coughing now. Because I'm looking at your channel here. And you are subscribed to my boy and yours, EvanEraTV. Okay, let me ask you a legitimate question. Lane. If that's your real name. If I were to ask you to get on a Discord chat with me and I record an interview between you and I as to why do you have EvanEraTV on your subscriber list, would you be willing to do that? Would you be willing to jump on a Discord chat? Would you? Oh, you would be. Okay, next question. How old are you? That's the next question. Because if you are under the age of 18, I have to immediately shit on that idea. Because I'm not going to... Russian Genius, let's put it on the podcast. What? Secret podcast between me and Russian Genius? What? No, dude, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, Pigcake? Is that a thing? Maybe. It could be. What? My boy... Oh, what's up, OG Nick? But yeah, 18 on the dot, are you? Oh. But let me ask you this, Lane. Are you legitimately subscribed to EvanEra because you enjoy his content? Let me ask, that's a better question. Are you legitimately subbed to EvanEra because you enjoy his content? Yes or no? Honestly, I want you to... Honestly. I'm not going to judge you. I'm lying. Oh, no, fake magic. Okay, all right, there you go. That's what I thought. So you just... Did you subscribe to him to trigger me? I think you subscribed to him to trigger me, knowing that I was going to look through your shit. I'm about to reveal the secret. Okay. Ah, man, damn. I really wanted... Oh, you used to be. Okay. All right, used to be. But you've seen the light. You've seen the light. Okay. All right, that's fine. That's fine. At least you've grown, you know. To be honest, I used to like stuff that I didn't necessarily like now. Like I used to be dumb too, dog. But okay, all right. So you've seen the light. I'm glad. I'm glad. But I see you're also subscribed here. You got the Scam School, which is always a huge fan of Scam School. You got Pigcake. I'm a huge fan of Pigcake. I'd suck his small wiener. All over town. My video flipped. Are you saying that my video actually legitimately flipped you? Oh man, damn! I didn't know that I had that much of an impact here. But yeah, okay. I appreciate that, dog. I appreciate that very much. Let me look through the other guy that said check my shit out. Who was it? Kenji. Kenji does stuff. Let me check out your channel here. Go to channel. Let me check your shit out, boy. Oh, you actually have a channel here. Oh, and you're above the age of fucking 12. Oh, shit. Henry Wallace, you say, do you think the popularity of magic reveal channels like EvanEra harm the magic community? Here's the hypocrisy part of it. Some people would argue that channels like mine damage the magic community. And they have good arguments. They have really, really good arguments. But at the same time, the stuff that I'm putting out are, stuff that I've had in notebooks, stuff that I've, had variations of for years and years and years on end. I'm coming in there from a genuine love of magic. I fucking, 16, however many fucking years I've been doing this shit. I have a love and appreciation for magic, right? People like EvanEra, I don't think have that same love and appreciation for magic because it's evident in their videos that they're just doing stuff for the sake of getting clicks. One of the greatest things that I think I've been able to do, at least with my small channel, is have a community of people that are at least genuinely interested in magic and learning hard stuff and learning the sleights and going through the hard part and doing the grind of, practicing. Things like EvanEra, what he promotes are selling knockoff magic products, number one. That's the first fucking thing. Number two, making videos just for the sake of getting clicks on them. So just getting clicks on them. What I mean by that is if he had a true appreciation for magic, he wouldn't just put the invisible deck on a top 10 video and say, oh, here are the top 10 best deck tricks. He wouldn't fucking do that. You dedicated a video to the history of the invisible deck, maybe. You talk about the invisible deck, the applications of it. Maybe you share a variation that you come up with yourself on the invisible deck. But for him to put something like that on a video, and oh, here it is. That's all it is. Like, to him, it's just a way to get clicks. Easy, cheap clicks. And that's what I disagree with. Again, he could be the fucking sweetest, nicest guy in the fucking planet. He could be. I'm not saying anything on that. But the thing is that you are stepping into magic, dog. You are stepping into the magic game. Something that I'm infinitely passionate about. Something that I love. Something that I spent so many years working on. Something that, I'm trying to at least incite this idea of, yeah, you're making magic on videos. Yeah, you're fucking, showing stuff on videos like spread calls and double lift. But at the same time, I'm giving you resources to look back on. I recommend fucking expert card technique at every other chance. I'm kind of inspiring people to, put more work in and learn more and, study magic and credit people and fucking, actually take the time to realize, oh, people made this. Somebody made this. I did not come up with this on my own. And even if you do come up with it on your own, understand that we have an art form here that is, such a fucking unique thing that people like him take for granted enough to put these fucking videos. Come on, man. It's just so much shit that I think I disagree with fundamentally as someone that loves magic. So that's my thing on it. But again, people disagree with me on my channel, and I see their points. I could see their points. For example, that I'm showing shit that I shouldn't. That I'm just perpetuating this notion of exposure on YouTube. Somebody could easily look up spread core and find a video, for example, or somebody could easily look up something or double lift and find one of my videos and then they know, or some shit. Again, I understand that, but at the same time, I'm coming at it from a love of magic. I'm coming at it from trying to reach out to other magicians for them to learn through my channel, and then hopefully inspire them to learn through books and to look through other shit to come up with their own methods to come up with their own shit. So that's why I kind of, I could argue with somebody that necessarily disagrees with my channel. I'm not, for example, coming up with a fucking, exposed video. Like, fuck, dude. Like, I'm not going to do a America's Got Talent exposed video. Dog, come on, man. I'm not in it, just to get clicks. I want to actually, obviously the clicks and, the monetary aspect of YouTube is something that I'm interested in. But at the same time, I'm coming at there from a love of magic and from a genuine love and appreciation of the art. So that's why, I necessarily think that what Evan's doing is cancer compared to something like what Xavier Spade is doing, what Russian Genius is doing, what Chris Ramsey is doing, what Jay Sankey is doing, what fucking, people like that they have a genuine appreciation and love for magic, whereas someone like EvanEra does not. So there you go. Fuck it. I was checking out Kenji does stuff. Kenji, let me check your shit out here. Firewatch. You're doing some, you do some video game playthroughs here. Hot stuff. Let me see. Sonic Dreams. Hey, my dog playing Sonic here. Yeah, I can't shit on your stuff, dude. What the fuck? You recommend a channel I can't shit on? Come on. Come on. Somebody says about Jay Sankey, somewhere about Sankey. What? Let me see. Xavier said something about Sankey. Let me see what's the other comment by Feldman, Aaron Feldman. Let me see what you said. But Jay Sankey does the same fucking thing, and people love him, and he exposes the most famous tricks. Yeah, no. Again, the same thing that Xavier said. Jay Sankey is one of those people that, you might disagree with what he's doing now, but he's one of the people that have come up with a lot of methods, a lot of variations, a lot of, wonderful things in the world of magic. Coming again from a love, from a study of magic. He is, he started in the 80s. He started as a student of, that style of magic. But what he's doing now is obviously just trying to take advantage of the new medium that is YouTube. So, if you have that sort of opinion that he's exposing certain stuff. Again, I know he did work with EvanEra, but, whatever. Fuck, you could do whatever you want. Like, I'm not going to fucking say that just because I disagree with EvanEra, you shouldn't do something with EvanEra. But at the same time, he does have years and years of experience in magic. He does have a genuine love of magic. And even though some of the stuff is very cringy, it still at least comes from a love of magic. So I disagree with that. Xavier Spade said it best. There's someone that he's a long-time creator outside of YouTube and has done a lot for the magic community. There you go. He's done infinite for the magic community. Even if his stuff, he doesn't necessarily always come out with gold, but he has a lot of fucking amazing stuff to his name. Back in Time, the linking key, Mr. Clean's Corner Cross, and that's just, tricks. He also has concept and ideas. The guy's fucking fan-fucking-tastic. Let me see. Some other stuff here. Somebody about knocking on my window. Well, okay, Aaron, but a lot of people would argue that, for example, this is exposure. That what I do is exposure. Do you think that what I do is exposure? I mean, some people do. I understand that argument, but I think that it's it's an interesting argument to have. So I really want to see what I really want to see that or hear more opinions on that. Jarek is a complete piece of shit. That's funny. Oh, that's funny. I've always really wanted to wrestle him, like actually have a professional wrestling match. I really wanted to wrestle him. But hold up. So yeah, no, I really want to hear, because is my channel exposure? Is that what people? Piece of shit, Xavier Spade. But I generally want to hear, what people think. Let me see. I've gotten some comments here. You're teaching magic from a platform most magicians use, and that's how magic evolved. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Ammon Belly. I'm just using YouTube as a platform. Again, for example, this first thing, and not to be a cheeseball here, one of my biggest goals in Magic was to come up with a download, to come up with a DVD, to come up with a video that I'd be able to sell. And the fact is that YouTube has allowed me to do that. And even though, it's a small little thing, and not to plug on any card or any number, the stupid little thing, but not to plug that. But, to be able to do that, fuck, dude. Shit. That hits one of my goals as a fucking child when I was first learning this shit. I've always wanted to come out with like a DVD because I looked up to these DVDs and I looked up to like Michaels and Mars tapes, and I'm like, shit, one day I would love to be able to have the ability to do that. So, I'm not just on YouTube. I'm doing stuff on other things. But let me see what you said. You said, but look, your channel is more based on comedy, and also you're not cheating stuff like insane. He literally tells you how to hide that tower bullshit. Okay, I guess I understand what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, there's obviously a lot of questions that are brought up by Magic on YouTube, I think. A lot of different arguments, a lot of different relevant points that could, that people have. Whether or not it's exposure, whether or not it's that, I personally see YouTube as a medium. I use it as a form of communication that I can have showing my stuff to an audience that's interested in what I'm doing. I don't have my channel with the intention of people clicking on it to find shit that they've seen how to do it. So for example, if I don't intend for somebody to see a magician do a trick and they mention, oh, this is an ambitious card. Look, the card's in the middle, now it's on top. I don't intend for my channel to be something that person that just saw that trick could go on YouTube and, they find the video and they find my shit. Oh, ambitious card trick, exposed, revealed. I'm not intending that. What I'm intending with my channel is for you to be able to look at my videos. And if you can't do any of the techniques that I'm kind of showing you how to do, for you to look up that technique and then kind of get more invested in Magic and more involved and try to actually, learn it as an art form. That's what my ultimate goal is for somebody that's clicking on my shit. Someone like EvanEra is doing it so that he's just using Magic as a form of getting clicks. That's what I think. And, you're coming at it from two different ways, I think. But, that everyone's going to have different arguments. You've seen that video, that Justin Miller video, where he spends off 10 minutes ranting about YouTube on Magic. I disagree. I disagree. But then again, I'm biased, so there you go. Hey, Sosa Critical. Look, eggs. I need to come up with a little nickname for Xavier Spade here. But yeah, there you go. You got some rep on your past project, dog. But yeah, I don't know. There's just a lot of different arguments to it. I think that, you could spend a year talking about the different argument on it. But I disagree with the notion on, for example, saying that mine is exposure as opposed to that. I don't think so. I could see, but I would argue against it. Let me read some other stuff here. Let me see. Actually, I think your videos are unique and has its own genre, that I don't give a shit kind of vibe, and I'm going to do that any day now. You're my first mentor after 10 years of Magic. Ben Bethanum. I can't pronounce your name, man. I'm sorry, dog. I'm sorry, dog. But there you go. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I'm glad, you use my videos as an inspiration to get into fucking Magic, longer. Let me see. That's funny. I know Justin Miller personally. In fact, you could see him on 2 of my videos. Funny how he hates YouTube, but wanted to be on the videos. And I wouldn't doubt if he comes around, man. I wouldn't doubt if he comes around, changes his opinion. Drops a couple tutorials, uses this to sale, to, boost his sales. I wouldn't doubt it if he comes around. Again, I don't know him personally like you do, but, let me read this stuff. I don't have any content, but thanks that upload to Joshua Da Silva. That's funny. Let me see some other shits. Xavier Spade, are you good at Magic? That's funny. Don't get me wrong. Trust me, I want to see how he does that. Plus, it's free magic. I don't get it, but I get you. There you go. I mean, yeah, Aaron, people are going to have different opinions. Of course, you're welcome to have your own opinion, on the say. But it's just a weird thing because YouTube is so new. And, even though it's been around since, 2004? YouTube is so fucking new that it's just, you're going to have people coming at it from all different sides. Let me read this. Damn, boy. You got me on this fucking rant. 30-minute rant here. How long have we been here? 2 hours, 34 minutes? That's hot shit. Let me go see some other stuff here. See if we got some other comments. Are you still friends with JM or did you stop speaking? Okay, there you answered that. There you go. Pigcake has been an inspiration since I was 8 or 9. OG neck. Let's leave it at that, though. Let's not give him too much information. OG neck. But yeah, there you go. Thank you, dog. Let me see. Triggered Pigcake. How do you get more subs, Cardmaster? Got you, bro. There you go, dog. You're the best. Let's see. It says, how do you get more subs? Subs are kind of hard to accumulate. I'm still trying to figure out how to get subs myself. But I think if your content is there, people will come. If you build it, they will come. If you have a channel, if you have a lot of quality content, people will come. I did put ads, to be honest. I did put ads for a little while when I was first starting off the channel. And that's how a lot of people found my channel. But I would recommend highly against that. Why? Because it's never going to be your input in terms of what you pay for ads are never going to be the output. So, you can't necessarily expect that just by putting out ads, people are going to find you. You might have a small percentage of people that are going to find you and keep watching your stuff, but overall you're going to get people that are going to find you, sub, and then never watch any one of your videos. So I highly recommend against doing ads if you're going to think about going that route. I'm saying that from someone who did do that. The only way I would do ads right now is, for example, putting an ad on EvanEra's video. I would do an ad on EvanEra's video, specifically of that EvanEra rant video that I made. That's the only thing that I would do. But I would recommend against that avenue of doing it. But, for example, as far as trying to make a name, trying to do something unique in Magic, that's kind of how you get subs. Subs will come. But it's time. It's really time. So, there you go. I have some other people. Those ads were funny. That's how I found it. Yeah, I know. The ads were funny. But, it's, if I had the option on doing the ads again, like if I would try to do the channel all over again, I would not do the ads again. I would not do them again. That's just my opinion after having done it. Let me see. Because the ad was like, you have a big penis. If you have a big penis, check out my ad, check out my channel. So pretty much I enticed you because you're like, yeah, I have a big dick. So people will check my channel out. That's funny. Pipe and Flyer says I'm a liar. I don't know why I'm a liar, dog. Let's see. What book would you recommend the most? Expert Card Technique and Art of Astonishment, Volume 2. Why? Because those are the first 2 books that I got. So that's, if I had to recommend for books, those are 2 books that I really, really enjoyed a lot. Reading. When I was younger, again, I didn't really understand them. Again, I didn't like Art of Astonishment. I looked at the pictures. I convinced my fucking mom to buy that motherfucker, and I just looked at the pictures and I'm like, wow, this book is shit. Then after a couple, years of into it, I realized the value of a book like that. So that's definitely one that I would recommend, just as far as my opinion. But Expert Card Technique is another one that's fucking hot as shit. Let me look through some other stuff. Sorry to tell you this, but I'm your mother. How's life been? To Russian Genius. Russian Genius, you have a son here that you may have, that you may or may not want to take credit for, your son. I don't know what you did, but condoms are always recommended. Pigcake, could I have a shout out? Cardmaster43.
That's as close of a shout out that you're gonna get.
Let me see. Are you working on any other advanced tricks that will cost money? Maybe that's what August the 18th is. Maybe, I don't know. I wouldn't say that, but maybe, I don't know. Let me see. Russian Genius, keep pumping out those dope vlogs. Hey, you got some vlog fans here, dog. You got some fucking vlog fans, dog. Shit. Let me see. Let me see some other shit. Something about big dick with the ad. That's funny. Card stealing. Let me look at the old. I wish August 18th was when the Pigcake drops. Pigcake deck drops. Fuck, dog. I wish. I do have ideas for a Pigcake deck. I'm talking to a friend of mine who happens to be one of the fucking greatest motherfuckers in the planet for drawing shit. But we are drafting out a deck. But, that is going to take time. That's going to take a little while. So don't expect that anytime soon. Smee the Nation. When did you first get into Magic? I actually answered that same question, I want to say an hour ago. I'm going to leave this up. I'm going to leave this up, for a little bit. And then I will, hopefully you can look in it and then, what do you call this shit? Hopefully you can look at it and that answers your question. Because I talked about this for like 5 minutes. So let me see. Do you get annoyed when people ask you for shoutouts? Emerald Nugget, fucking card, whatever. Card Master. Well, I don't understand what the purpose of doing a shout out is, because you're not getting anything out of it. Maybe somebody might check your channel, but if you don't have the content, they're not going to stick around. So if I say, yo, everyone, check out Emerald Nugget, people are going to click on you, Emerald Nugget, but they're not going to, unless they like your shit, they're not going to stick around. So yeah, so shout outs really are kind of irrelevant, I think. So I do have a lot of live streams. I put them out. I take them out because I think that a live stream here is a unique experience between me and the people who are currently here. So I take them out. My comment on Chris Ramsey's video made my day. That's funny, Baron Boots. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll drop by from time to time. Drop some hot comments on other Magic YouTubers. And even not Magic YouTubers. H3, I'm talking to you. Cunt. I'm kidding. That's another person. I would probably kill a small tree monkey with my bare hands, with just to look at H3 in person. H3 in person. Let me see. Somebody said, Russian Genius. Yeah, vlogs. I imagine they take a long time. Favorite anime? Fuck. Favorite anime, dog. That's fucked. I used to watch anime. It's a dark point in my life. I used to watch anime. I don't watch anime anymore because I want to get as much pussy as I possibly can. So unfortunately, I don't watch anime anymore. If I see it, I'll see it. I'm not gonna avoid it. But my favorite anime of all time is Rurouni Kenshin. Fuck! God damn it. That makes me instantly. I lose street points by saying that. Like I lose street cred by saying. But Rurouni Kenshin is one of my favorite. The soundtrack on that shit is fucking dope. The soundtrack of Rurouni Kenshin is fucking dope. So there you go. Dragon Ball Z is another one that's fucking dope. Renko Trader, Pigcake, I want to say your stuff is great. Keep it up. Thank you, dog. I appreciate it. Tom Wong, Pigcake, I don't know, but I'm your wife. You're my wife. You're not my wife, dog. It's fucking weird. I mean, maybe if you put me up on like enough cough syrup. My favorite YouTuber. I like H3. I fucking love H3. I love people like that. I'm a definite Ela Kleiner. I'm the first. You know what? I'm a fuck. What did I put this on Twitter the other day? I am I'll tell you right fucking now. what I am. I am a foopaller. I am a foopaller. There you go. I'm gonna write that down. That's what I am. Foopaller. That's what I am. Definite foopaller. Pigcake, can you put a baby in me? Yeah, I can. That's funny. Am I making you a YouTube banner? No, maybe. I don't know. You answered your question? That's fucking weird, man. Let me see. See what else. YouTube. How did the headphone warning joke come up? That's funny. By accident, dude. That was by accident. My friend showed me the song on a SoundCloud. The When I See You Again with that stupid drop, and he recommended. He recommended that I hear it, and I heard it, and I lost my shit because it was the funniest thing I've ever heard. So I decided to use that as the intro, and then I thought it would be funny to have a headphone warning after the fucking drop, like a piece of shit. So there you go. Let me see some other stuff. I'm looking deep in here. Let me look deep. Deep in this motherfucker. Yeah, I already answered favorite YouTuber. I already answered that. Something about stuff, a lot of stuff about anime. A lot of gay stuff here. Oof. Jesus. I don't want to track that crowd. That's a weird crowd. The anime crowd is a weird fucking crowd. Let me see. What's a vlog? That's a weird one. I'm a girl, by the way. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, dude. I don't know if that's a good thing. I'm a girl. All right. Wait, what the shit you have on merch? I have a couple shirts. Like a couple shirts and shit. Like a couple merch things. Pigcake, what is your favorite breakfast cereal, Xavier Spade? Fucking Cinnamon Toast Crunch. But here's the problem with Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Because I happen to want to try to eat as healthy as I possibly can. But I have two weaknesses. One is Cinnamon Toast Crunch. And two are fucking cookies. Protein cookies. They say, hey, protein cookies. So you're like, oh, wow, I'm getting fucking 16 grams of protein. But at the same time, you're getting 250 calories per serving. So, I mean, what am I doing? I'm counting calories here, but at the same time, I'm ingesting 250 calories just to have a cookie. So yeah, cookies and fucking Cinnamon Toast Crunch are my shit. You lost 35 pounds. Congrats, dog. That's what's up. That's what's fucking up, dog. But yeah, no, I try to eat, consciously. But Cinnamon Toast Crunch fucks me up. Cookies fuck me up. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna have a cookie after this shit. And what else? What else is a weakness of mine? Funny enough, fun fact: in middle school, I'd have like 7 Cokes a day in middle school. Ooh, that's a hard life, dog. That's a hard life. Ooh. Let me see some other stuff here. But yeah, I have a couple shirts. I don't know who asked me that. God damn it, you already spoke 30 minutes about cameras, now 30 minutes about your diet. Yeah, dude, 30 minutes about my diet. See, what I like to do is eat a protein-enriched diet, counting calories, and keeping track of the ingestion of unhealthy fats. No, I don't know shit about diets. I just, try to work out as often as I can and eat shit that's not going to kill me. As often as I can. So there you go. There, fuck. If that answers your question. Let me see. I'm a ginger. I'm sorry. Fuck. Dude, I'm sorry. Can I still do magic and watch your videos? Yeah. You know what? Dude, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. You gotta do what you gotta do. If you're a ginger, you gotta rape them into showing them magic. You know, if they don't want to see a magic trick, you gotta hold them down. You gotta tie them up to a chair and be like, look, you're gonna look at my ambitious card, motherfucker. And by the time the card comes up to the top about 57 times, you know, that's it. That's what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do, dog. So, if that's what you gotta do it cards with a Z at the end, edgy. Let me see some other shit. Pigcake sounds like the guy I would sleep with and not call the next day. Yep. That's me. That's me. That's funny. Could you show some quick finger flicking fuckery? Right here, dog. You ready for this? Some finger flicking. What does that sound like? Frantic masturbation. Finger flicking fuckery. Actually, I remember seeing this in a Devo video years ago. This cut, which I just butchered completely. Devo was another motherfucker that didn't show his face. That did a bunch of edgy videos for Illusionist. I remember seeing that. That's kind of finger flicking fuckery, I guess, because shit's kind of flopping everywhere. That's kind of dope. Let me see. There's this kind of weird tornado false cut here. Tornado false cut that I just butchered. Creo. I'm certified acoustic. Don't fucking steal iDubbbz. Don't steal iDubbbz, you fucking poser. You're probably like the recent iDubbbz. You like content iDubbbz. You probably don't even know about pencil review iDubbbz. You fuck. Let me see. I see some political conversation here. Says the guy. Yeah, I know, that's the joke. That's the joke. Smee the Nation. That I do an iDubbbz ripoff. That's the joke. I'm glad you caught it. Cunt. Favorite card trick with a deck is Back in Time by Jay Sankey. I'm going to leave that on a sign over there so that people can know that my favorite card trick is Back in Time by Jay Sankey. Well, top three, to be honest. Top three. Back in Time, Any Card, Any Number, and Out of This World. So there you go. Pigcake has been red-pilled, but he doesn't want to say it. What do you mean by red-pilled? Like, what do you mean by red-pilled? Well, I mean, I don't want to get political, but if you see my subs, you kind of understand my political affiliations. But I don't want to get political. But if you see my subs, you'll see my political affiliations. But there you go. Let me see some other stuff here. Face reveal. I've already spoken as to why I'm not going to do a face reveal. I'm sad, but not that sad. Okay? Appreciate that, dog. Ambitious card at 1 million. I guess. I guess. It's not illegal unless you get caught. That's true. Stream wasn't the best to masturbate to. Your last one was much easier. Yeah, it's hard to masturbate to actual magic conversation. You know, it's not something hot that gets you a chub. So, let me see some other stuff here. What degree do you have? I have a psychology degree. I have a bachelor's in psychology. That's the degree I got. A degree that no doubt will lead you to end up sucking dick on a street corner unless you're teaching. So there you go. That's the answer to that question. Let me see some other stuff here. I hope you get your shit straight. That's weird. Okay, so I'm gonna answer a couple more questions and then I'm gonna be the fuck out of here. Which card trick which effect would you perform to Ethan, H3H3? I don't think I'd even do a trick. That'd be kind of lame. That would make me a celebrity magician, Matthew Furman. No, but I wouldn't probably end up showing him a trick. Why are you subbed to Gordon Ramsay? Because I fucking love Gordon Ramsay. But I wouldn't show him a trick. I honestly wouldn't be that guy. Like, hey, Ethan, I'm known for making magic videos on YouTube. Could you please select a card? Like, that's cringy. That's fucking cringy. I wouldn't do that. Yeah, fuck, dude. Gordon Ramsay's my idol. I want to be like him in Magic. Yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see a little bit of that. It's funny because if you notice, the way he speaks to other chefs is completely different to the way he speaks to amateur people trying to learn how to cook. He's such a sweetheart to people that are trying to learn how to cook that aren't chefs. But if you're a fucking chef and you don't fucking know to cook your eggs on low and to take the eggs out of the heat, to take your eggs out of the heat and keep stirring your eggs every fucking, every couple seconds, he will fucking stick his massive Ramsay cock all over your, So there you go. But yeah, I love Gordon Ramsay, and I love his approach to cooking. He's such a, you could tell that again, that's somebody that comes from a love of generally cooking. He loves food. EvanEra. I'm not saying that EvanEra loves food, which he does, but I'm saying that EvanEra doesn't approach this from a love of actual magic. So there you go. Yeah. Fuck. What's your favorite H3 podcast? Probably Joy Salads. Joy Salads is kind of dope. Xavier, you're talking about Gordon Ramsay or Gordon Ramsay or Criss Ramsay, saying that you are that you've learned a lot from him and that he's cool to hang out with. Because if you've hung out with Gordon Ramsay, I'd be very jealous. Let me see. Well, you're supposed to cook your eggs on low, and then take them out of the. You're supposed. Gordon, I'm so fucking jealous. I'm responding right now to you, Xavier, and saying my exact sentiment to your thing there. But what was I was fucking saying something. I was saying something and then I totally forgot. Because now I'm thinking about Gordon Ramsay and how much I want to be. I want to make love to Gordon Ramsay. Fuck, I forgot. Great. Oh, eggs. Thank you. There you go. Eggs. Yeah, you're supposed to cook them on low. And you're supposed to stir them, keep them stirring, and take them off the heat every couple seconds. And then once they get to the right form, in terms of they're taking shape, you turn the heat off completely and you let the eggs cook themselves. That way you avoid the eggs heating up, overcooking, and you have a nice, fluffy, soft, airy eggs. Boom. Yo, Gordon Ramsay for the win, dog. Gordon Ramsay for the win. Fuck. So there you go. That's. I don't know why I just went on a tangent. That's when I know I need to stop. When I'm talking about how to cook eggs. Fuck. Let me see here. Do you like Stephen Bridges? I don't know Stephen Bridges. I haven't seen enough of his stuff to know of him. Time to binge watch Gordon Ramsay. Yes, always. It's always time to binge watch Gordon Ramsay. Because he just has so much fucking amazing advice on that. But you could kind of apply his stuff to your magic world and apply his passion for fucking cooking into magic, and you kind of get inspired that way. So there you go. It's raw. That's my Gordon Ramsay impression. That's how do you serve this? It's raw. There you go. That's it. that's a fucking that's funny. It's not fresh frozen. It's not fresh frozen. Dude, it killed me. That show's amazing. 2 channels that I'm gonna make. I should make a cooking channel and a tech channel. Tech channel is something I actually want to make, but cooking channel, I should make a Pigcake cooking channel. Even though I know nothing of cooking, I should fucking do that. That'd be dope. Where's the lamb sauce? Okay. Could I say Brad is a cunt? Brad is a cunt. You, Brad, are a cunt. How did you and Xavier meet? We actually haven't met yet, Xavier. I haven't found my way to New York in my infinite unemployment. I have not found my way up to New York, but when I do, I'll certainly meet Xavier, and I would love to grab his beard. So there you go. What was I? Let me see if he has a response. Somebody says check Twitter DMs. Check them in a bit. Let's see. So there you go. That's technically how, I guess. My British accent is quite good. That's funny. To me, it's an accent. To you, it's the way you speak, which is kind of funny. It's not an. I have an accent to you, which is funny to me. Let me see. What's your real magician name? It's actually Pigcake, man. My legal name's Pigcake. I should change it to Pigcake, just like Ultimate Warrior. Change his name legally to Warrior. Hit the like button if you get that reference. Look at me being a basic Wolfie slut here. A fucking Wolfie vlogs. Fucking cunt. Let me see. So I'm going to answer 2 more questions, and then I'm going to get the fuck out of here, because now all this cookie talk has got me craving cookies. Wait, somebody said DM. Checking my DMs here. How can I make it better? Oh, that's funny. Oh, you're making a banner, dude. That's dope. That's funny. Hey, Aaron. Hey, Aaron. How's it going, Sniperwolf? Make sure to... God, that's the worst part. She's hot. Fuck, she's a bitch, but she's so hot. Let me see. 24-hour streamer, right. I'll probably end up doing those sometime. Not today, obviously. I think I got shit to do. But I'm not going to do that. Live streams. I do live streams every Friday at about 2. That's typically when I do live streams. Assuming I keep being unemployed. That's, you know... But that's typically when I do my these live streams at 2 o'clock. So that's my schedule. If you noticed, you clever pig cunts, I've been uploading 3 times a week. So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday I upload at 12 o'clock. I'm trying to keep a schedule here. So there you go. You know, that's hot stuff. So I'm trying to keep to that schedule as often as I possibly can. I'm still making videos every day, but I'm uploading on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday just to kind of span it up here, which is kind of hot. So there you go. Let me see. One more question. And then I'm going to do some stuff here. My name is Aaron. And whenever you say that, I'm like, what? That's funny. I made it for my boyfriend. Try to grill peaches that are ripe and tell me what you think. I'll do that. How would Gordon Ramsay cook your pork? Medium well. I'm a medium well type of guy. I'm a medium well type of guy. I used to be a well done, and then I realized, oh wow, this doesn't taste like anything. But I used to enjoy my steaks medium well, or no, well done with ketchup on it. Let's see if you get that reference. Fucking well done with ketchup on it. Nobody's gonna get that. Okay. Baron Boots, you said, can you make a Jake Paul video? Jake Paul magic trick. I don't want cancer. Somebody said Trump. Yeah, you're right. That's how Trump eats his steak, with ketchup and well done. That's kind of weird for a guy to eat his steak. This guy is a billionaire and he eats his steak with ketchup. That's fucking weird. But yeah, I used to be a well done, then I switched to medium well after I decided to enjoy flavor. So there you go. Tom Wong, you just said that. I did talk about Top Shot earlier. Pigcake card back design that I sent out email a while ago. Was that the one you did on Microsoft Paint? Was that the one you did on Paint, dude? Was that you that you sent me a card design on Paint? Yeah, okay, yes, cunt. I got your fucking email. That's funny. Have I ever been to Italy? No, I have not, unfortunately. I've only been within the continental United States. I went somewhere else that I don't want to tell you because it's technically where my father is from and might give you some hints. But I went there when I was 2. That doesn't count. But, you know, I haven't gone outside the continental United States in the past, you know, almost 20-something years. So there you go. They're not shutting it down. They're just stopping Cuba. That's funny. They are not shutting down Paint. Paint is going to be on the store. They're just not going to update it. They're going to update Paint 3D like fucking cunts. So, yeah. Let's see. Enjoy the right booty. That's weird. Pig fucker. Oh, actually, wait. Let me address all these. Do my card seeds need sunlight? No. All they need is a cunt love. That's all they need. Then Cuba, no. Do my card seeds need sunlight? I already answered that. Is this your real personality or role you play for YouTube? It's how I am. Can you do a bottom deal? I can. I'm not going to do it now because I'm sitting down and it's going to look like shit and it's the worst angle. How did you meet people in the Magic community? By making videos, people reach out to me. For example, Russian Genius. Fucking, I would suck his Russian dick if he was in front of me because he was one of the people that saw my channel when I had like 1,000 subs. And he's like, hey, damn, I want to do a video with this guy, which is fucking dope. Same thing with Xavier. We just spoke in the context of videos. And then now, we speak. And not as often as I would like to, Xavier. Call me, I love you. I just got a vibration here. That's weird. There you go. Favorite tournament restored card? I don't have one. Does that make me a bad person? I don't have one. If you are thinking of doing something that's close to a tournament restored card, think about David Williamson's torn and restored card trick. He has like a torn and restore transposition. That one. Fuck. Do a bottom deal, Xavier Perret style. Got it. That's my bottom deal, Xavier Perret style. And I think that's it. I'm gonna end it there. 3 hours and 3 hours. And so I'm gonna end it there because I think that this has been you guys have gotten a good amount here, good info, good squeeze the rant out of me. We talked about EvanEra, www.pigcake.me, any card at any number, ball, shuffle, deck, impromptu, anytime, anywhere, $10, get it on discount, 20 off. I think there's a coupon code in one of my videos on the comments. Check it out. Hot. Instagram, Pigcake69, Twitter, Pigcake with 2 E's at the end, Snapchat. I don't do Snapchat a lot. I'm sorry. I don't do that. There you go. Hotness. What else do I have to shill? I don't know what else I have to shill. Fuck. I think that's it. That's all I have to shill, man. I'm not much of a shiller. Patreon, I guess. Yeah, Patreon's good. Exclusive content there. Some good shit on Patreon. Fuck. I was just looking through the videos there. I shouldn't have put some of that shit there. Now that I think about it. But anyways, whatever. I'm going to go figure out ways to make love to cookies, but not get caught by my parents, and to try to have them make love back to me. So I'm going to try to make love to cookies and have them make love back to me. So there you go. There you go.